Paul and Timothy, servants of Christ Jesus. To all the saints in Christ Jesus who are at Philippi with the overseers and deacons. Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Thanksgiving and prayer, I thank my God in all my remembrance of you. Always in every prayer of mine for you. All making my prayer with joy because of your partnership in the gospel from the first day until now. And I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. It is right for me to feel this way about you all, because I hold you in my heart, for you are all partakers with me of grace, both in my imprisonment and in the defense and confirmation of the gospel. For God is my witness, how I yearn for you all with the affection of Christ Jesus. And it is my prayer that your love may abound more and more with knowledge and all discernment, so that you may approve what is excellent, and so be pure and blameless for the day of Christ, filled with the fruit of righteousness that comes through Jesus Christ, to the glory and praise of God. The advance of the gospel. I want you to know, brothers, that what has happened to me has really served to advance the gospel, so that it has become known throughout the whole imperial guard. And to all the rest, that my imprisonment is for Christ. And most of the brothers, having become confident in the Lord by my imprisonment, are much more bold to speak the word without fear. Some indeed preach Christ from envy and rivalry, but others from goodwill. The latter do it out of love, knowing that I am put here for the defense of the gospel. The former proclaim Christ out of selfish ambition, not sincerely, but thinking to afflict me in my imprisonment. What then? Only that in every way, whether in pretense or in truth, Christ is proclaimed, and in that I rejoice. To live is Christ, yes, and I will rejoice. For I know that through your prayers and the help of the Spirit of Jesus Christ, this will turn out for my deliverance, as it is my eager expectation and hope that I will not be at all ashamed, but that with full courage now as always, Christ will be honored in my body, whether by life or by death. For to me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. If I am to live in the flesh, that means fruitful labor for me, yet which I shall choose. I cannot tell, I am hard pressed between the two. My desire is to depart and be with Christ, for that is far better. But to remain in the flesh is more necessary on your account. Convinced of this, I know that I will remain and continue with you all for your progress and joy in the faith, so that in me you may have ample cause to glory in Christ Jesus, because of my coming to you again. Only let your manner of life be worthy of the gospel of Christ, so that whether I come and see you or am absent, I may hear of you that you are standing firm in one spirit with one mind, striving side by side for the faith of the gospel, and not frightened in anything by your opponents. This is a clear sign to them of their destruction, but of your salvation, and that from God. For it has been granted to you that for the sake of Christ, you should not only believe in him, but also suffer for his sake, engaged in the same conflict that you saw I had, and now hear that I still have. Christ's example of humility. So if there is any encouragement in Christ, any comfort from love, any participation in the Spirit, any affection and sympathy, complete my joy by being of the same mind, having the same love, being in full accord and of one mind. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his own interest, but also to the interests of others. Have this mind among yourselves, which is yours in Christ Jesus, who, though he was in the form of God, did not count equality with God a thing to be grasped, but emptied himself by taking the form of a servant, being born in the likeness of men, and being found in human form. He humbled himself by becoming obedient to the point of death, even death on the cross. Therefore God has highly exalted him and bestowed on him the name that is above every name, so that at the name of Jesus every knee should bow, in heaven and on earth and under the earth, and every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. Lights in the world. Lights lights in the world. Therefore, my beloved, as you have always obeyed, so now, not only as in my presence, but much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. For it is God who works in you, both to will and to work for his good pleasure. Do all things without grumbling or disputing, that you may be blameless and innocent, children of God without blemish in the midst of a crooked and twisted generation, among whom you shine as lights in the world, holding fast to the word of life, so that in the day of Christ I may be proud that I did not run in vain or labor in vain. Even if I am to be poured out as a drink offering upon the sacrificial offering of your faith, I am glad and rejoice with you all. Likewise, you also should be glad and rejoice with me. Timothy and Epaphroditus, I hope in the Lord Jesus to send Timothy to you soon, so that I too may be cheered by news of you. For I have no one like him who will be genuinely concerned for your welfare. For they all seek their own interests, not those of Jesus Christ. But you know Timothy's proven worth, how as a son with the Father he has served with me in the gospel. I hope therefore to send him just as soon as I see how it will go with me. And I trust in the Lord that shortly I myself will come also. I have thought it necessary to send to you Epaphroditus, my brother and fellow worker and fellow soldier, and your messenger and minister to my need. For he has been longing for you all and has been distressed, because you heard that he was ill indeed. He was ill near to death, but God had mercy on him, and not only on him, but on me also, lest I
Grace and peace, everybody. I did not realize it, but the Tyler Robinson case preliminary hearing is going on right now. It literally started right now. I didn't think I was going to be home in time for it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do an audible. I'm going to pull in the Tyler Robinson just so we can hear it, and then we'll get to body cam and all that kind of good stuff. If you want to play body cam with us, body cam bingo, the link is down in the description of the video, and I'll put it in the chat as well. But I realize that the Tyler Robinson case is actually going on right now. It's supposed to be, at least. The hearing is supposed to be right now, and I thought it might be good to jump on it. So I do apologize about that. I didn't think I was going to be able to catch it. And I guess maybe I had the times, Utah time is kind of different. Oh my God. That's loud. Anyway, Utah time is different, I don't know why there's so rustling papers. So we're going to check out and see what happens there at the Tyler Robinson trial, and then we'll jump to body cam bingo. So this will give you a chance to still get your bingo board and all that kind of good jazz. Let me go ahead and give you the bingo. Actually, I can make it a QR code too. All right, here's the bingo boards. If you want to grab yourself a bingo board, just grab one. Thank you, everybody who's already hopped in. Now, this is totally, I'm calling an audible because I did not realize that the Tyler Robinson case was going to still be on. I literally thought the time was different. So shout out to everybody. Thank you to everyone who's already up in here. I appreciate you. Good to see you, Chrissy. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you very much. I like to see you, Mike. Thank you very much. Mike Barber, 595 up in the building. Amethyst is in the house. Thank you so much, Love Bug, for stopping through. I appreciate you. What do you say here? Smurfette 79, grace and peace to you as well. All right, so yeah, we're going to see what happens. This might be just give us something. We don't have to talk about the whole case. Maybe we'll save that for tomorrow's show and talk about it. But I did want to do that, and also want to say while we're doing this, thank you to everybody who's tapped in to play bingo with us. We will be playing bingo tonight. We will be cheating. I mean, wait. We will be creative in our solution finding, because again, I still like winning at bingo. I'm sorry. Thank y'all to everybody who's hopped in. Let me make this a little bit bigger. I don't know who these people are. They look smart though. These people look like they're pretty smart folk. So live judge rules on allowing cameras. In the Tyler Robinson hearing. Oh my goodness. Y'all, if y'all want cameras in the hearing, go and put some camera emojis in the chat. I want cameras.
Good afternoon.
Green hearts in the chat when you can hear.
Calling case number 251-501-576, State of Utah versus Tyler James Robinson. Counsel, please enter your appearances.
Ryan McBride, Chad Grunander, Jeff Gray, Chris Ballard, David Sturgill, Lauren Hunt for the state.
Good afternoon.
I like that guy's
Michael
voice. He sounds
Burt,
cool.
Richard Novak, and Stacy Visser for Mr. Robinson.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Jeff Hunt and Carissa Erisk for the news media, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. And Mr. Robinson, are you with us?
All conspiracy.
Let's try again. Mr. Robinson, are you joining us this afternoon? Good afternoon to you, Mr. Robinson. All right, before the court issues its rulings, the court is wishing for an update on the status of discovery to the state.
Yes, Your Honor. We continue to receive and provide discovery. The materials that were brought up at the last hearing, the DNA files, the ATF DNA files have been transferred. I think the defense is making their way through those. We provided much of those in digital format through an online sharing process. That wasn't workable, so we provided a jump drive with those materials from the ATF. We consistently hit the 100% mark where we provided everything that we have received, and material continues to come in, so we continue to provide that. So that's the status of discovery. FBI is still responding to the special discovery request. I expect to have that response within the next couple of weeks. They asked for some time when I spoke to them about 3 weeks ago. So we expect to have that response quickly as well.
Thank you. Defense, did you want the benefit of the record?
Special discovery matters that Mr. McBride was just referring to were the DNA files from the FBI. I just want to make sure we clarify that for Your Honor. And also, I think we just received 1,600 files either today or yesterday, I believe today. And that's all.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Prior to the court's rulings on the two issues before it today, the court acknowledges the quality of the briefing and the professionalism and civility during the presentation of evidence and during the oral arguments. The court has taken the necessary time to consider the evidence before it and balancing the constitutional rights of Mr. Robinson and Ms. Kirk. These rulings take into consideration these important constitutional rights. I will begin with the ruling in order on defendant's motion to vacate or continue preliminary hearing pending discovery and to permit constitutionally adequate time for preparation. And I will be reading from my order and will be uploading the written orders very soon after this hearing concludes.
All right. Put camera emojis in the chat if you want
For
cameras.
the state's request during December 11th, 2025 hearing, the court scheduled a preliminary hearing for May 18th and 19th and 21st and 2026, but noted that the date was not set in stone and could be moved if needed. Defendant now seeks to continue the scheduled preliminary hearing via his motion to vacate or continue preliminary hearing pending discovery. For the following reasons, the court determines that a continuance is both reasonable and necessary to safeguard defendant's procedural rights while ensuring the orderly and fair administration of these proceedings with due consideration for the interests of the victim representative, the parties, and the public. The purpose of a preliminary hearing is for the prosecution to present evidence from which the court may find probable cause to believe the crimes charged have been committed and the defendant committed it. And I'm going to omit the citations, but that will be in the written ruling. A preliminary hearing serves the essential purpose of ferreting out groundless and improvident prosecutions early in the process. Indeed, the preliminary hearing is a fundamental procedural right guaranteed by Article 1, Section 13 of of the Utah Constitution. The decision to continue a preliminary hearing rests within the sound discretion of the trial court. Generally, a continuance is considered reasonable when there is a showing of good cause and the request is made for legitimate reasons. The court notes that the May preliminary hearing dates, which allotted some 5 months between the scheduling of the prelim and the hearing itself, was set as a goalpost for the parties and to preserve time on the court's calendar. This is defendant's first request for a continuance, and given the volume of discovery, the request is neither unexpected or unreasonable.
Dang.
At the time the present motion was filed, the digital electronic discovery had reached 12 terabytes. The defense counsel estimated they would need at least approximately 60 days
He hit me.
to conduct initial review and possibly hundreds of hours to conduct a comprehensive
Judge hit me.
review.
I didn't do it.
Substantial discovery continued to be produced as of March of this year. The court
I don't
recognizes
know what happened
that
to
additional delay
Judges-
imposes real
Judge
burdens
Graff's
on the parties,
audio, but it went out.
the
I
victim
didn't do it.
representative, and the public's interest in the timely administration of
Oh,
justice.
come on, man.
A defendant's constitutional
So
right
it
to
sounds like he's going to allow them to
effective
do a
assistance of
continuance,
counsel is
which
no less
basically means they're going
important
to start
at the
they're
preliminary
delaying the
hearing
trial.
than it is at any other
That's the
stage.
skinny that I understood.
Providing defense counsel sufficient time to review the extensive discovery is necessary to ensure effective representation, and under the circumstances presented
I don't know what
here,
happened.
establishes good cause for a
Let's,
continuance. The scope of a preliminary hearing, however, is admittedly narrow and utilizes the lower evidentiary bar of probable cause as opposed to beyond a reasonable doubt. Furthermore, the court must view all the evidence in light most favorable to the
Yeah, other
prosecution
cases,
and draw all reasonable inferences in favor of
other
the
places
prosecution
are they don't
for
have audio
purposes
either. I don't know what
of
happened.
making the requisite bind-over
Oh,
decision.
I was kind of getting into that.
The preliminary
sorry about
hearing
that,
is
y'all.
not
So
the
it looks
time
like
to weigh
what it sounded like
weigh
initially was that he
credible
was
or
allowing,
conflicting evidence.
he was going to allow for a
Accordingly, any
continuance,
future requests for
to
additional
give
delay
Tyler Robinson
to obtain
time
further
to
expert
mount a
analysis,
defense.
such as DNA testing,
That's what it sounded like to
must
me,
be
but I'll
supported by a
definitely checking out
particularized
Hunter Burger
showing
later on.
that the requested analysis
So,
is
hey, no
reasonably
problem. So much for
necessary
tapping in,
to
everybody.
the fair
We are going
resolution
to play
of
bingo as
issues,
soon as I get done with this.
particularly where the
Make sure you have
existing
your
evidence
bingo
is
board,
sufficient for the limited probable
questions
cause
that you have. We're going to
determination
be,
at issue.
who are we
The
talking?
court is also mindful of
Who are
the
you talking
impact
to?
a
I'm talking
delayed
to y'all.
trial,
Y'all hear it?
or delayed hearing may have on the victim representative's constitutional rights. To mitigate this impact, under Utah Code Section 77-38-7 sub 3,
Are you all able
directs
to
the court to consider the interests of the victim of a
hear? I
crime
didn't hear anything.
to a speedy resolution of the charges under the same standards that governs a defendant's right to a speedy trial. The court remains committed to the victim representative's interest in the speedy disposition of this case, just as it is committed to protecting defendants' constitutional rights and maintaining the fair and impartial administration of justice. The court also concludes that the revised hearing dates reasonably balance defense counsel's need to review the presently disclosed discovery with the victim's representatives and the public's interest in the timely progression of the proceedings. Therefore, the court grants defendant's motion and reschedules the preliminary hearing for July 6th, July 7th, the afternoon of July 8th, July 9th, and July 10th, 2026, in order to protect the defendant's constitutional rights while minimizing unnecessary delay and preserving the fair, prompt, and impartial administration of justice. This is the order of the court. Counsel, that concludes the first ruling of this court. Court now turns to the second issue before it, ruling in order on defendant's motion to exclude still photographers, TV cameras, and microphones from the courtroom, and standing order on electronic media coverage requests. One moment, I need a little bit of water before I start reading the next one. Thank you. Before the court is defendant's motion to exclude still photographers, TV cameras, and microphones from the courtroom. Defendant seeks an order categorically prohibiting any electronic media coverage during the pendency of this case. Because defendant has not shown that a categorical ban on electronic media coverage for all proceedings in this case is allowed by Utah law, defendant's motion is respectfully denied.
Praise God.
At defendant's request, the court held an evidentiary hearing where Dr. Brian Edelman, a trial consultant, and Dr. Christine Ruva, a cognitive psychologist, testified in support of defendant's motion. Dr. Edelman conducted a survey of 200 people in Utah County and prepared a report with his assessment of the local community's consumption of media coverage of this case. His base findings reveal that 99% of the community members recognize the case and that 64% believe defendant is guilty based off what they have heard, read, or seen in the media. He examined press coverage of the hearings that have taken place since defendant's initial appearance in court and discovered that only about 25% of the viewers watched the live stream of the court hearings. A majority of the remaining viewers consume media commentary of the live stream recordings over social media and local television news sources. According to his research, the commentary from established news media does not provide a neutral summary of court proceedings. Rather, headlines and talking heads typically focus on out-of-court statements made by attorneys and prominent members of the community and country. As a result, viewers are led to believe that the comments made out of court, such as the comments about unadmitted evidence, are made during a court hearing and part of the criminal case. According to Dr. Edelman, this commentary primarily supports the prosecution's narrative and is used as entertainment, sensationalism, and commercialization rather than to educate the public on what is occurring during the court proceedings. Dr. Edelman also expressed concerns that media coverage of the security measures used during the court proceedings, combined with cameras in the courtroom, will be added pressure on the potential jury pool and contribute to potential jurors' reluctance to serve on a future jury. During cross-examination, Dr. Edelman testified that viewers who watch the live stream, usually on social media and streaming sites, are inundated with commentary from other viewers spreading misinformation. Although the commentary is being made by the public, it is not generated by the live stream itself. In his view, the commentary would not exist without the live stream of court proceedings. Dr. Edelman's opinion is that continued media coverage, electronic media coverage of court proceedings will perpetuate prejudicial and misleading views of the defendant and the evidence and affect defendant's fair trial rights. Dr. Ruva testified that she specializes in the study of jury decision-making, specifically how pretrial publicity affects memory and the deliberative process. Among other concepts, her studies focus on source primacy of pretrial publicity, which indicates that if jurors are front-loaded with the extensive amount of negative pretrial publicity toward a defendant, it is difficult to overcome their initial biases, even if presented with positive publicity about the defendant or negative publicity about an alleged victim. Dr. Ruva examined the pretrial publicity referenced in defendant's motion, which she summarized as provoking moral outrage and predominantly anti-defendant, full of dehumanizing language and accusations of guilt. Dr. Ruva explained that the jurors have a high amount of confidence that the information they use to reach a verdict is based on evidence that was presented at trial. However, research shows that jurors' memories cannot distinguish between what was heard at trial and what was heard from pretrial publicity. Jurors may even unconsciously distort evidence they hear during trial to align it with slanted information they heard pretrial. Because video and audio sources of pretrial publicity result in more emotional responses, these sources are better remembered than other sources of information. Dr. Ruva's expert opinion is that live streaming of all proceedings can lead to deep-seated bias in juror deliberations. And while juror questionnaires can help eliminate jurors with the explicit biases, they are not effective at identifying implicit biases. Dr. Ruva concluded with her expert opinion that to a reasonable degree of psychological certainty, this case is situated within a highly prejudicial pretrial environment that presents a substantial risk to juror impartiality. Based upon this evidence and an evaluation of the factors listed in Rule 4-401.01 of the Utah Rules of Judicial Administration, defendant argues that exclusion of electronic media is necessary to ensure Mr. Robinson's right to due process, to a fair and impartial jury, to counsel, and to be free from unreasonable searches and seizures, and to be free from cruel and unusual punishment as required by the 4th, 6th, 8th, and 14th Amendments to the United States Constitution and Article 1, Sections 7, 9, 10, 12, and 14 of the Utah Constitution. Members of the media, like members of the public, have constitutional rights to access criminal proceedings. Again, the citations will be in the order that will be filed. I will not read them right now. However, like the public, the news media does not have a constitutional right to photograph or video record public hearings and trials. Once beyond the confines of the courthouse, a news gathering agency may publicize within wide limits what its representatives have heard and seen in the courtroom, but the line is drawn at the courthouse door. Although electronic media coverage is not protected by the Constitution, neither does the Constitution ban electronic media simply because there is a danger that, in some cases, prejudicial broadcast accounts of pretrial and trial events may impair the ability of jurors to decide the issue of guilt or innocence uninfluenced by extraneous matter. Electronic media coverage provides a means to facilitate the public's right of access to court proceedings for those who cannot physically occupy the limited space available in a courtroom. Live streaming in particular allows as many people as are interested to observe the justice system at work and hold our branches of government accountable to the guarantees of due process. Defendant argues that the decision whether to allow electronic media coverage is governed by Shepard v. Maxwell, which held that there is a reasonable likelihood that prejudicial news prior to trial will prevent a fair trial, that the court must take remedial measures to abate any threat to the fairness of the proceedings. Defendant argues that because video recording and streaming of court proceedings creates a reasonable likelihood of prejudicing defendant's right to a fair and impartial jury, this court should ban courtrooms for the remainder of the case. This court should ban media in the courtrooms for the remainder of the case. Consistent with Shepard, the court has taken remedial measures to abate threats to the fairness of these proceedings. For example, the court has positioned the video camera to the back of the courtroom, which has minimized, if not entirely mitigated, the potential for media to capture conversations at counsel's tables and documents on counsel's computer screens. The court has issued a robust decorum order to manage the proceedings and a pretrial publicity order to prevent statements from attorneys involved in the case from potentially prejudicing the jury pool. Rule 4-401.01 of the Utah Rules of Judicial Administration governs the court's determination of whether to grant or restrict electronic media coverage. The rule allows a news reporter to file a written request for permission to photograph or video record public proceedings. The rule creates a presumption that the permission will be granted as long as the predominant purpose of the electronic media coverage request is journalism or dissemination of news to the public. Defendant argues there is no presumption of electronic media coverage because the predominant purpose of dissemination of the court hearings in this case is not for journalism or the dissemination of news. Rather, it is for entertainment, sensationalism, and the promotion of commercial products. Defendant provided many examples of media outlets using footage of courtroom proceedings as background or as a springboard to discuss out-of-court commentary by public figures, opine on the relevance or existence of evidence that has not been admitted or presented in court, and generally vilify the defendant. The state referenced social media posts that have used media coverage of the case to promote conspiracy theories and to denigrate Charlie Kirk and his family. No evidence was presented by either party showing a media outlet using live media coverage to educate the public about the progress of the legal proceedings or the justice system as a whole. This court is not so cynical as to conclude that just because the parties did not present evidence of responsible journalism, none exists. Defendant did not interrogate the use of the live stream of prior court proceedings by the news reporters who filed the electronic media coverage requests under Rule 4-401.01. Applying the plain language of the rule, it is the motives of these specific news reporters, the requesting reporters, that the court must question, not the entire universe of media outlets and social media sites that have published information or misinformation about this case. Because under Rule 4-401.01 sub 2A, the court must examine the motivations of specific news reporter who request to photograph or record the proceedings. Defendant's request for a blanket finding by this court that there is no presumption of electronic media coverage is respectfully denied. The court must determine whether the presumption applies on a request-by-request basis, depending on the predominant purpose of the requesting news reporter. Determining whether there is a presumption of media coverage is not the end of the analysis. The judge may prohibit or restrict electronic media coverage in those cases only if the judge finds that the reasons for doing so are sufficiently compelling to outweigh the presumption. The rule then lists 9 factors, some or all of which the court must consider to determine whether to limit electronic media coverage of court proceedings. Defendant argues that because the rules uses the phrase "in those cases," the court has authority to weigh the listed factors and find the presumption of electronic media coverage has been overcome for the pendency of a case, regardless of the type of the proceeding held. Reading the rule as a whole, the court disagrees with the defendant's interpretation. The court interprets the phrase "in those cases" to mean the same thing as "in those situations," where there is a presumption of electronic media coverage. The court's interpretation is consistent with subsections 2C and 2D of the rule. Subsection 2C requires the court to make particularized findings, denying or granting a particular request. And subsection 2D requires that those particularized findings to relate to the specific circumstances of the proceeding rather than reflect generalized views or preferences. Court proceedings vary in character and substance, ranging from scheduling conferences to oral arguments to evidentiary hearings and to the trial itself. The dangers of prejudice and the newsworthiness of the proceeding may vary considerably depending on its nature. Therefore, because the court must make a particularized finding about specific court proceedings that are the subject of a news reporter request, defendant's request for a categorical finding that the presumption of electronic media coverage has been overcome is respectfully denied. The court must make the appropriate findings on a request-by-request basis. Unless otherwise ordered by the court, Rule 4-401.013A requires news reporters to file an electronic media request at least 1 business day before the court proceeding. 1 business day is insufficient time for the parties to object to electronic media coverage or for the court to weigh the appropriate factors and issue a decision. Therefore, the court enters the following. This is the standing order on electronic media coverage. News reporters are required to file requests for electronic media coverage of court proceedings at least 14 days before the scheduled proceeding. The request must be consistent with all other provisions of Rule 4-401.01. Any request that is filed later than 14 days before the proceeding may be summarily denied. All requests will be filed in the docket. If a party seeks to suspend or restrict electronic media coverage of a court proceeding, the party must file a motion under Rule 4-401.01 no later than 10 days before the proceeding. The motion must address the particular circumstances of the proceeding and be no more than 4 pages in length. The opposing party may respond to the motion no later than 5 days before the proceeding. The response is limited to no more than 4 pages in length. Any reply must be filed no later than 3 days before the hearing. The reply is limited to 3 pages in length. No oral argument on the motion will be held. The court will issue an order before the proceeding, and if the request is denied, issue particularized findings denying the request. The evidence presented at the April 17th, 2026 hearing and all arguments already in the record are preserved. This is the order of the court. This concludes the reading of the second ruling of this court. All right, counsel, what I want to turn to next is addressing the outstanding motions. As we are vacating the preliminary hearing, which is set for, I believe it's May 18th, the week of May 18th, that frees up time to address outstanding motions. And the court wishes to make best use of the time as you were previously scheduled to be there. So I'll turn to the parties to hear from you in determining if the parties will be prepared to address the motions that are outstanding. Turning to a defense.
Your Honor, I believe, are you talking about the ones that have been fully briefed at this point?
That's correct, or anticipated to be fully briefed before that week begins.
Yes, Your Honor, we can be prepared to do that.
All right, and to be clear, do you want to put on the record the motions that you wish to address at that hearing, just so all parties are on notice and we know how we're proceeding?
Give me just a minute, Your Honor, and I'll pull them up. I know one of them is the motion for the order to show cause and compel discovery. You know, that one is pending right now. Just 1 minute, let me pull them up.
Kathy, while you're doing that, Your Honor, I show 3 outstanding motions. The one is the motion for an order to show cause and contempt. That is fully briefed. I believe that's ready to be argued. Actually, I think that's a notice to submit without argument is how it's been submitted. The second is motion to close the preliminary hearing and seal exhibits. That was filed May 1st. We intend to use the full 2 weeks to respond. If the defense intends to reply, the reply will be, I believe, the 21st, which will be the day before the current preliminary hearing dates end. So I don't know if they intend to waive that reply time and argue it at that time or not. And then the final one is the recent motion the defense filed to find the use of hearsay at the preliminary hearing unconstitutional. We intend to use the full 2 weeks to respond to that. It also hasn't been served on the Attorney General's office, so that one will not be ready by the time of our preliminary hearing dates. We're going to have to find another date for that. We've also objected to the motion to close the prelim and seal exhibits because our objection is that it's not specific enough. We don't know which exhibits that is. So that issue needs to be resolved too before it can actually, from our view, be argued and decided upon.
All right. Thank you, Mr. McBride. Turning to Ms. Nestor.
I do think we were waiting on their supplemental exhibit and witness list, which we have received. I don't know if they're still going to update it again, but that's one of the things we were waiting on before we identified which matters needed to be sealed in the preliminary hearing. So I know we could perhaps get together and talk with the prosecution about whether they anticipate adding any additional exhibits. And then we can probably specify which exhibits we think, but we had to leave it open because we didn't have their final exhibit list until within the last, I think, 2 days. We would be prepared to argue the motion to show cause and the motion to close the preliminary hearing. I do believe we either have, and I would defer to Ms. Visser, I believe we either have served the Attorney General or we are just about to serve the Attorney General, but I do anticipate that one might not be ready to argue by the week of the 18th. That one probably, I would agree, may need an additional, an extra date, but it would need to be heard prior to the preliminary hearing because it deals with whether some of the 1102s can be presented at the preliminary hearing.
All right. So my understanding is it sounds like the parties will be ready for defendant's motion in limine to close portions of the prelim. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, and we will, we can supplement with specific exhibits now that we have their final exhibit list, I believe. I'll talk with the prosecution and our team, but I believe we can supplement that.
All right.
Chad Grunetter, I'll add on to that. If it is supplemented, Ms. Nestor, it would probably need to be done rather quickly as the preliminary hearing dates or the previous dates are a week from Monday. And we would like the time to brief that and be on appropriate notice. I would imagine the media would have similar concerns, but so Judge Graff, I'm not entirely sure if we'll be prepared to argue that motion on the dates that are open for Your Honor, but we can work towards that.
And may I add, Your Honor, this is Jeff Gray.
Yes, Mr. Gray.
First notice to the Attorney General's office. They may choose or may not choose to respond. They're not required. They're required the particular notice, and we'll be talking with them. If they're satisfied with our response, they may choose to stay out of this at this point, but we still need to consult with them.
I also, Your Honor, just want to make clear, we don't necessarily, we serve the Attorney General out of an abundance of caution, but we do think since it involves a rule of procedure, it may not really be required to serve the Attorney General under the statute, but we did it just out of an abundance of caution. So I don't want to make it look like we're conceding that notice is required, although we are doing it.
I see.
Certainly our position is that it is required.
All right. Well, I appreciate the parties sharing their views. Well, let's go ahead and tentatively address the motion to close the preliminary hearing, and we'll address that. How does May 19th at 10 a.m. look for the parties?
Your Honor, the defense was planning on being available the whole week for the preliminary hearing, so I feel fairly confident that my team is going to be available on that day.
All right. To the state?
Well, Your Honor.
All right. We'll go ahead and start at 9 a.m. on that day. And just to set the expectations, we'll plan on a 3-hour hearing. So from 9 to 12. And so I would ask that that you're fully prepared to go forward at 9 a.m. And to Ms. Nestor and your team, is it your request that Mr. Robinson be present physically in court?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right.
Your Honor, this is Jeff Hunt. The media will want to be heard on that motion. I believe Mr. Judd is online, and he will be taking the lead on that. I'm not sure of his availability that day.
All right. Mr. Judge?
Hi, Your Honor. I am here. And yes, I'll make myself available that day. I did, without taking any more of the court's time than is necessary, wanted to talk about one small detail. I appreciate the court's ruling saying that under the new order being entered today, a request to cover a hearing would need to be submitted 14 days in advance. That would only create problems, I think, with the one we're talking about today.
Right.
I wonder about a request to do that. If the media were to submit that as soon as they could get their ducks in a row collectively, would that be enough for the court in this case?
Yes, and I recognized when I issued, well, I was drafting the ruling that the one conflicting date would be this upcoming one. So I would request that the parties file, well, to be fair, until there's a request from the media to cover it, that wouldn't even come into play. Theoretically, if they choose not to file that, that becomes moot. And so for this hearing only, as soon as that's filed, please file anything that you wish to be considered as soon as possible to allow the other sides to reply. So please don't wait till the day before. If it's filed, I would say within 48 hours of the filing of media, the request for electronic media coverage, within 48 hours, parties who wish to file, please do so. Thank you, Mr. Judd. I appreciate you addressing that. The court's obviously going to be flexible about that issue given the short turnaround.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge Michael Burt for Mr. Robinson. Could I raise one issue concerning the court's order on the procedure going forward? Is the court requiring that we be notified of the requests, or do we have to get that from the docket? Given the short amount of time that we'll have to respond, I'm wondering if the court would consider ordering, if it hasn't already done so, that we be provided notice of any requests when it's filed.
Well, wouldn't you be receiving, do you receive notice when the request is filed on the docket?
Only when it's issued by the court, Your Honor. We don't receive notice of the requests.
I see. Well, let's see here. That is a good question, Mr. Burt. I appreciate you asking that. Let me just take a look at what options we may have to address. Well, on the onsets, we have the deadline. I mean, we have given the deadline set by the court. There's a timeline in place, and so I would ask the parties to be cognizant and take a look at the docket on the date when that deadline is approaching. So for now, please refer to the docket. If this becomes an issue, please let the court know. But I would ask the parties to be diligent as you have been in the past. And when you see that hit the docket, if you wish to file, you certainly can.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is Ms. Nestor. I do have one more clarification. So the motion of the order to show cause, can we not just argue that the same day that we argue just because of the travel and expense to the county? I'd like to try to do that at the same time. We did file a notice to submit, but we've not waived argument on that.
Let's see here. I wanted to pull up that motion briefly. There's a few things on the docket, so it takes just a little bit to get there.
No worries, Your Honor. I don't anticipate there would be any testimony at that. It would just be argument. So we shouldn't need too much more extra time.
All right, I see. One moment. So what you're saying is you're not requesting an evidentiary hearing, you're simply requesting oral argument. Is that my understanding?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Well, I believe that the procedure is that if I rule on the motion and I grant it, we do need to take an evidentiary hearing because sanctions are being requested. And so I would want to follow the procedure. So it would necessitate an evidentiary hearing, not just oral argument.
That would be my understanding. That would be later. So this is just a hearing to determine whether or not to set the evidentiary hearing is my understanding. So yeah, right. So that would be on a later date.
Okay. Well, we can address oral argument for that, and then the court will make its ruling and take it from there. Obviously, I'm not weighing in either direction. I want to consider everything that's before me, but we'll set the oral argument as well on that same 19th date and address that issue as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything further from the parties?
I don't
Not
think
at this
so.
time.
All right. Thank you to all parties for being here. This concludes today's hearing, and court is now in recess.
Thank you.
Woo. All right. Court is now in recess. All right. I am going to, hopefully, green hearts in the chat, y'all can hear me. All right. So I just wanted to play it since I was going to be able to catch it, but I'm going to refer to Andrea Burkhart as she gives a summary of it. I did reach out to Nick Brooks as well to get his thoughts on it. He's working hard, I know, to actually in his own business, his offline business. So if he's available, I'm going to have him come on to talk about this and what this all means. But if I understand it correctly, they granted the continuance. So basically, court is going to start later because, quote unquote, Tyler Robinson needs a mount of defense. I don't know exactly what time. I don't think I understood that part about what time it was going to be. They did say that there was going to be cameras in the courtroom, which I think is good. But the way that they went about it, it just seems weird. Like here in Georgia, court is just recorded. That's just it. So we don't have to go through this motion by motion or day upon day, or if you file a report, July, he said, okay, thank you. If you file it, so on and so forth, like court is just recorded. It's just streamed. So I just think at this point in the game, it should just be the standard. Now, I do understand what they were saying that, some people want it just for entertainment. Some people wanted to feed and foster conspiracies. I totally get that part. That's not going to stop it, though. It's not going to stop it. So not being transparent only is going to feed some of those conspiracies. They're only going to feed some of those things like that. I don't think I think they should just go ahead and have cameras in there, have one stationary camera, and everybody gets that feed, and then that's it. And that'll be it. Because like here in Atlanta, if the judge doesn't want other cameras in, like journalist cameras, they can kick the journalist cameras out because they have their own camera and their own mic in there. If he just did that, if Judge Graff just did that, bang, problem solved. Like we got our own camera. Y'all can get on the feed and stream it to your different platforms, stream it to different news outlets and all that stuff like that. But this is the main camera. Bang, problem solved. This is the main microphone. Bang, problem solved. That's what I wish they would do. And maybe that's what he's trying to do. I don't know. But it just seemed a little bit more complicated. And then they got a whole bunch of motions that they're going to sort through. And I'm going to definitely, because I'm only a pre-K law student, so I'm not going to even try to mess that up because I'm pretty sure I could mess it up. So anyway, I'm not going to do it. Grace and peace, everybody. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. That was interesting. And I appreciate y'all. I do apologize. My headphones went out, so I couldn't hear anything. And I was like, oh, clearly y'all can't hear anything. And I was wrong. Clearly, y'all could hear. I'm over here talking and I couldn't hear it. So crazy work. Okay. Yeah, that's how y'all doing. That's what I'm saying. That's what we do here in Georgia as well. This 6th, 7th afternoon of the 8th, I think. Yes, that's how I understood as well, but it was also I was having some tech problems. They're gonna be coming back after the 4th of July. There we go. All right. So shout out to everybody. Thank y'all so much. This is effectively, hold on. What is Andre Burkhart's channel name? I think it's called Andre Burkhart. I'm not trying to be funny. Mods, could y'all drop it in the chat? I think it's Andre Burkhart. Don't quote me on that. I'm definitely not trying to be funny. Yeah, Andrea Burkhart. Yeah, that's the name of it. And she's talking about it, and I didn't plan on going over this. I just was going to maybe tap in afterwards. So let me know if y'all want to. Here it is. I just dropped the link. There you go. It's all good, Heather. No problem at all. There it is right there. There she is. She's talking about it right now. I didn't plan to talk about that, but you know, I told you, I had sold y'all on Body Cam Bingo. I don't want to, you know, be a false prophet or tell y'all something wrong and not do what I said I was going to do, which is play Body Cam Bingo. So shout out to the Best Live Chat, everybody. Thank you so much for tapping in. Tonight, we're going to be playing Body Cam Bingo. What is Body Cam Bingo, Jason? I'm glad that you asked. We watch body cam footage, and we just have a great time watching it, and we play bingo while we're watching it. So you're like, well, hold on. Jason, how do I play bingo? Like, what do you mean? So you can get yourself a bingo board. All right, and let me drop the link one more time, just in case the mods have not dropped it in a moment. All right, here it is right here. Yeah, here's Andrea's channel right here. Thank you so much. Chrissy's dropped it as well. And there it is also. Got a couple places. Shout out to Gary's going to be going over it. Yeah, we're going to get you in the knowledge. All right, so you can just go over to my Buy Me a Coffee page, grab you a bingo board. And here is mine for the evening. All right. So I'll just go over real quick, and I'll probably update it after this one. So every now and then we kind of, you know, add some new terms. We remove terms. We retire some terms, right? All right. So I got this one. Family shows up. I can't breathe. Some kind of bodily function. Okay. Uncomfortable. The cuffs are uncomfortable. The arrest is uncomfortable. The back of the police car is uncomfortable, whatever. Open air sniff. That's not my ID. On my way to work. Pepper spray. Warning of a felony. If the police officer warns somebody, says, hey, you're about to get a felony, you're about to catch a felony, anything like that. Hold on one second. There we go. Don't touch me. Why are you arresting me? Why are you searching my car? Why are you putting me in the back of this police car? Whatever. No insurance. If you hit the like button, you automatically get the free space. So go ahead and hit the like button now. Speed away. Window break. All right. Fighting with the police officers. I want to speak to a supervisor. The threat of a canine or a canine being brought onto the scene. You never ask for my ID. You never ask me for whatever. Okay. Any kind of sovereign citizen. If you're not familiar with what a sovereign citizen is, you will know by the end of the night. Okay. You will be well versed in sovereign citizen shenanigans. Next one is any kind of argument about semantics. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Semantics. Over talking the officer. Now, incarceritis is the habit or malady of whenever those cuffs go on you, something is wrong with your body, whether it be your shoulder is out of place, whether it be, I have a bad leg, my neck, my eye, my swollen hair follicle in my ear, whatever, any kind of ailment that only is materialized after those cuffs go on you, that's incarceritis. Asking for a badge number, and I wasn't driving. I wasn't driving is crazy. Okay. Now, you might have some other ones. If you have a question about yours or you think you should get one, do not worry. Do not worry. Everybody, I try my very best to cheat. Wait. We don't cheat, Jason. I try my very best to creatively find a way that everybody at least gets bingo, at least one bingo. Okay. I'm going for blackout bingo. So I'm just gonna let you know that ahead of time. I'm gonna try my very best. There might be some creative playing going on here, but I think you're gonna have a good time. So, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, hold on. I got a little bit of further ado. I gotta bring the screen over here. All right, with a little bit of further ado, I'm gonna get this thing ready to go. Y'all ready? In the chat, green hearts in the chat when you have your bingo board ready. I'm casting to my TV so I can play bingo. Oh, I love it. I vote for watching Andres' channel. Okay, we will definitely go back over Andres. We'll probably do that tomorrow. Maybe that'll be our tomorrow evening, just to give everybody a chance to kind of catch up, give me a chance to kind of read, and then also hear back from Nick. Because if Nick is available, I'm gonna have Nick come on because he's excellent resource, and if I can get him to come on, that's gonna be great. Love it. Okay, let us get ready to rumble. We're about to rumble. Okay, this one's gonna be crazy. I can tell already. Huh. Let's share this screen, Jason. Hey, what do you got here? I got my chips. I got my dip. I got my Mexican Coke. Mexican Coke? Really? That soda, that is. Ooh. I wasn't thinking of that till you said it. See, sometimes the clarification causes more trouble than it should. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, we got we got body cam bingo in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Where police respond to a multi-vehicle crash allegedly caused by a drunk driver who was reportedly upset over his wife's alleged infidelity.
The 2 girls? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, no problem.
That's a Kia.
Hi, what's going on? Did you guys see something?
Yeah, so I watched it all happen.
What are you talking about?
The guy that was driving, he's a taller male. He's wearing a teal shirt. He's got short cut hair, but he got out of the car down there to look at the damage of his car.
White or black?
White.
White male?
Yep.
In
a teal, like a blue teal shirt. And he's tall.
All right, the driver for Signal 3 is white male, tall, with a teal shirt.
Yep.
And how old?
30s, 40s?
He's old, dude.
Witnesses described the suspect, who was later identified as 50-year-old Nathaniel Raymond, a teacher at a public high school in the area.
And so you saw him driving?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I watched him hit everybody because I was taking a right turn right here. So I pulled up right as he went through and hit everyone. He stopped and then he gassed it into this Kia.
Okay. Witnesses say the driver slammed into a white Kia that, according to an arrest affidavit, was driven by a 9 months pregnant woman who had 2 other kids in the car with her. The woman was taken to a hospital for evaluation while her kids were picked up by a family member. That driver later told police she believed the crash was intentional after noting the suspect's black Toyota hit another white car before coming to a stop and accelerating toward her vehicle. The driver of the other white car involved told police the suspect made a U-turn after crashing into his vehicle and headed straight for the white Kia with the pregnant woman and kids inside.
Hey.
All survived the ordeal that investigators later allege may have been a case of mistaken identity, with the intended target being Nathaniel's wife, who also drives a white car.
Oh, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. Dang. He ate that thing. Hey, by the way, if you have sped off or sped away on your bingo board, you definitely get that one, of course, right off the bat. Let's go.
Concerning for now, this one, and he's checking to see if that one is driving.
He somehow hit everybody coming across.
Okay, so he's coming across. Okay.
Yep, and he hit the 2 cars coming across.
Okay.
Like he nicked the front of the one, hit the other one, slammed on the brakes, stopped, and then I think he panicked, hit the gas, and then accelerated directly into this Kia.
Okay.
Yep, and so when I saw him, after he hit the Kia, he just gassed it. And so I followed him to get the license plate, and he took a right, which is towards my house, and then he stopped and got out of the car, which is how I can tell you that he was tall, what color shirt he was wearing.
Anybody else in the vehicle?
I didn't see anybody else. No one else got out. He got out kind of stumbling. You know, he looked little bit. He went to walk down the sidewalk, turned around, went back to his car, got in it, and then tore off.
I guess at 1070.
We got a 1070?
Yes.
I was here about 10 minutes ago.
Yes.
So you have a police story, you got witnesses and everything?
Yes. Can you ID the driver?
No, he came from here. He hit the first car in the first lane, then he hit a car over here, then he went down this street.
Yeah, that's the story we got from a witness as well.
His car was damaged. One of the
Yeah,
sides.
we found the car. If somebody could ID him and see who was driving, that would be.
I didn't see the driver. I saw the car and the damage.
Okay, thank you. Just going to the hospital? Who? The guy? I don't think they're with them. With him.
Who's with him?
Is anybody even with him? I don't know if they're still.
Who's
I don't
with
know.
him?
Because he wasn't even in the call. I don't know. I just put the car in the call. Yeah, go.
It doesn't take police long to track down the suspect's vehicle, found crashed into the address attached to the license plate and followed by a trail of destruction.
Wait, not crashed into your own house.
More likely, he's probably confusing his wife's RAV4 with that RAV4, and that's what caused that crash over there. He probably saw a RAV4 and decided he was going to hit that car.
He's infuriated, and you don't want to talk to him.
What is going on?
Hey,
Yo.
he's risen.
He's what?
He is risen.
I guess that's what's happening, you know?
He's risen, and we're all stuck here. He just released everybody.
Yeah, he came. He's all elbow close.
Ollie, what's up, bro? He's risen.
You had a fall. I had a fall.
He's released.
You had two falls. I had a fall.
It's been a great morning, but you started the. Yeah, he says he doesn't know where the wife's at. He's like, I don't know where she's at.
How did this car end?
You might have missed it, but
That's his house.
this is on Easter morning, last Easter 2025. So that's why he's saying he is risen. This is crazy. My man not only crashed all these cars, but he literally crashed into his own house, his own garage. Yo, man, you just down bad. You are really down bad, my guy. Let's go.
All that damage is from
Everything else.
Okeechobee and Wildcat, right?
Yeah.
And he drove it like this all the way here?
Apparently, it's pre-existing damage to the rear, right? He's always had bad. No. So God knows what else he hit into.
Bumper is.
Oh, that's right. He probably backed into something and damaged
What
the rear
happened over there?
They're telling me that there's a bunch of knockdown mailboxes like on the way down.
Down the street?
Oh my God.
Not mailboxes
He hit a
too.
bunch of other stuff.
This guy's just like ape shit, huh?
He's
Okay, so what's
he's livid.
do you know what happened over there?
No idea.
Give me a
I
second.
How many cars did he hit over
I
there?
have no idea. I think it's 3
2026?
cars.
Oh.
Dude, I literally just got here. 5 minutes
I thought it was
ago.
2025.
Any idea what?
I walked outside and I was like, you guys looking for this?
Just so that I have an idea what's going on. What's going on?
There's a single free suspect here.
At Wildcat and Okeechobee. How many cars did he hit there? Because I see a bunch of cars over there.
I think there's 2 or 3.
Okay.
And so like he fled this way. They said when he came down this way, he potentially hit something down over there. And then he was trying to flee and get back into his house. And then he came, I guess, this way, came back, and then crashed into his house.
So this is his house.
Yeah, he was trying to get back to his house.
Is he? Oh, no, it's just
Trying to get into
I think
it.
so, yeah. Or
It's
he's
crazy.
extremely signal too from this side.
Okay. Are we gonna?
I hope so. We need to know where my man at. Come on. Is this the wife right here?
That's the wife.
Okay, I want to see the wife. Let's see.
So you were trying
She causing all this destruction.
and then he hit another
That's the
one.
face that launched 1,000 car crashes. Let's go. I want to see what she looks like.
Next, officers get a chance to speak with the suspect's wife.
You got him kind of a little upset?
Yeah, he's been drinking heavily all weekends. Yeah, so I mean, I haven't, he's been loud and belligerent, and when we left, he was not happy.
I guess he wasn't happy.
So when was the last time you had contact with him?
I mean, I was here getting ready and we left and running late, probably about 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock?
Yeah, 1:30.
And what was last said? That time, oh, you had
Where y'all going?
So what was last said?
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
So I was upset with him for drinking. And you know, he hasn't been coming with me to like family events, so but we weren't really like communicating well. So I was just getting ready for Easter, you know, dinner. But
Follow in the car or go in the? No, you follow in the car. Yeah. Unless they ask you, but. Yes.
All right. I'll follow.
Anything else you want to ask?
I'm still confused.
he's just upset about the nature of the fact that we're separating, and it's becoming more like real to him, I guess.
What's he upset about? Is he like thinking that maybe you're with somebody else, or? Sure, absolutely.
Sorry.
Yeah. Is he thinking that you're maybe with somebody else, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he make any threat to you today?
Yeah, I mean, I've been on my my voice app recording. I have a cop friend who said if you ever try to hurt me, to say like you're being recorded.
What did he say?
I'd honestly have to listen back to it. I just try to like deflect it, you know, like I just try to like not absorb it. But like Thursday, for example, he like walked right into me, and my daughter said, so it's becoming like more obvious to her. So that's my own.
Oh, family shows up.
So I'm not exactly sure what threat. Like I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna hurt. I'm not sure. Like I'd have to listen to the video, the voice recording. Yeah, but just you know, I'm gonna hurt you. You know, just. But I don't know exactly. Like I couldn't.
He does not live here anymore.
He
right?
does live here.
So you guys still live together, but separated.
Yes. So he lives in the guest room, and I am in the master bedroom.
Is
And
it separation or is there an actual divorce going on right now?
so about a year ago, I met with a divorce lawyer, and he said that I need to start documenting. My concern was that I didn't want him to have any custody because of him drinking. I was worried that if he would have an accident.
How many kids do you guys have together?
Just one. It was getting more serious because my friend who works for DCF said there's something called Sober Link. So that was giving me something I could follow up on to make sure that he would not be drunk with custody of our child. And so all that's been falling more into place.
This dude is in trouble. Man.
What
This dude's a
happened today,
troublemaker.
like our sergeant asked you earlier? Was something triggered him today specifically?
So we went to watch the Artemis 2 launch with a friend of mine. That now he's starting to kind of realize that we're separating, and I'm trying to move on.
So by friend of you, that means a person that you're seeing?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's aware that you're seeing somebody else?
Well, he's accusing me of that. I'm reminding him that I'm not his to be controlled.
All right, so you said a friend of yours. Is that? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get into your business like
No,
that. But
it's okay.
is that a boyfriend or?
Yeah, somebody I've seen.
Okay, somebody you've seen. All
How
right.
you got a
And he's
boyfriend you
aware that you're
married?
seeing somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump ahead.
Just, you know, like an example of what happens when I try to leave things. Like all this. I can't believe, I mean, it's obviously really bad. The worst ever.
All right, excuse us for a second.
Nathaniel's wife told police he had been heavily drinking over the weekend before learning of her alleged relationship with someone else. An incident report shows that the suspect allegedly told deputies his wife had cheated on him and said he was looking for her before he was taken to a hospital. Once there, Nathaniel agreed to speak with investigators when he allegedly said he, quote, lost it after his daughter named the person involved in the alleged affair. When questioned about crashing into the pregnant woman and others, Nathaniel is noted saying he didn't know what was going on and thought he had only hit a mailbox. Furthermore, the 50-year-old admitted to drinking around 6 beers due to his heightened emotions. Next, we get a closer look at Nathaniel's car before one deputy surveys the extent of the damage along the dangerous driver's path of destruction.
Okay, damage to the passenger side, rear, big damage to the front bumper is out.
Dude.
He hit the wall, he hit the garage door, came in at an angle.
It looked like the airbags deployed though.
Okay, damage to the whole front of the Toyota Camry.
Y'all know what's gonna happen though, y'all. Y'all know what's gonna happen.
You're going to jail. All right. So
You're going to jail.
hit the Comcast box in front of house 153.
I just need this dude to go to jail. Come on, let's wrap him
He
up.
described it as he was going 100 miles an hour.
Whoa.
Here, one officer notes a damaged cable box along the way, but that's not all.
My man playing Grand Theft Auto.
Hit Comcast box. You can see tire marks. Hey, was there any damage to you guys here?
There's a mailbox is gone.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Oh no, the mailbox right there. My bad.
Tire marks at the curb here. Started in front of house 151. He drove on the grass right here.
Yo, y'all gotta put that man in jail.
Drove on the sidewalk. You can see the tire marks. Hit branches.
Hit the cable box.
Hit the Comcast box that we can clearly see here. Tire marks. Then drove in the driveway of house 141. He crossed the street. We can follow in the tire marks. Drove on the grass in front of house number 117.
Man, this is crazy.
Clear tire marks, grass. House number 117.
I want this dude to go to jail.
Where else did he go?
Looks like he hit that curb and that went straight.
What do you see any marks?
He playing bumper car.
Maybe this right here. So hit the curb in front of house 139. Grass. Tire marks and grass.
Work hard to keep my grass
And
green,
then
man.
he
Step on
finally
my
went
yard.
straight. And then pulled into his driveway like that. All right.
Is that what you gonna say? Pulled into the driveway?
If you can shoot me an email with whatever information he has or he saw, that would be great. All
Yeah,
right.
he said he saw him fly down and then hit his garage. That's all he saw. He didn't see anything down here.
Okay.
Well, let me just jump
everybody
ahead.
is left.
Look at the mailbox.
In total, Nathaniel allegedly damaged 3 vehicles, including his own, a stop sign, a mailbox, and a cable box before crashing into his own home, damaging the garage area. Nathaniel was booked for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill and failure to stop and remain at the scene of a crash involving injury. At last check, the 50-year-old was released on a $5,000 bond and is awaiting his next court date. Subscribe now for easier access to the latest from Law and Crime Body Cam.
All right. Shout out to that. This horse. All right. I appreciate you. We got some body cam bingo going on tonight. Let me see how my board is looking real quick. All right. I'm not looking too good yet. I'm not looking too good. Nathaniel did not help your boy out. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Nathaniel did not help me out. I got family arrives. I got press like, already got that, and sped away. That's all I got. I tell you, man, I might have to get creative here. I'm gonna have to get creative. All right, let's go ahead. Now, some of you all are new to Body Cam Bingo, and you might not know what Body Cam Bingo is all about. You might not know what a sovereign citizen is. So let's go ahead and do a specific sovereign citizen. This one right here should hopefully clarify any questions and get you some bingos. Let's go. Let's go. Green hearts in the chat when you can hear.
On February 22nd, 2024, an officer conducted a traffic stop for excessive speed and an obstructed license plate.
Already know how it's going. You already know.
Morning, Deputy Regan, St. Johns County Sheriff's Office. 2 reasons I'm stopping you. 1, Pine Island, speed limit's 25. You were going 36. Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's still 10 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. It's 25. No, it's not 25?
So I was going at 35.
So that's 10 over. You just told me that you're going 10 over the posted speed limit.
It's 25. You're in 35.
Yes, you did. You said you're going 35, right?
Yeah, but I said
That's a 25. No, ma'am. The whole thing's 25. The other issue is your license plate cover is illegal. You can't have a tinted license plate cover over your license plate. Before I ask for any documentation, are there any weapons in the vehicle? Guns, knives, hand grenades, tomahawk missiles. Okay, I need your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance from you.
okay. I just go to my God.
No, I need your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
Okay.
I am not going to ask again.
I'm not driving.
You're not.
I'm not driving?
Stand by. Step out.
He ain't playing.
Are you serious?
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
Starbase test 9, code 1. Okay.
3050.
Dang. Oh, wait. I didn't think he was going to put her in cuffs that quick. I wasn't even prepared.
Guys, I got one secured so far.
Sir, I'm literally on my way to work.
On my way to work.
She advised she was traveling, not driving. So what are you?
On my way to work.
All right. Well, right now you're under arrest for failure to identify. You were told to give me your license during a lawful detainment for a traffic violation, multiple traffic violations. You advised you were not going to give it to me, and that you're not driving, you're traveling, while you're sitting in the driver's seat of this vehicle, operating on the highways of Florida. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
I gotta make one phone call, sir.
No.
I have to make a
Absolutely not.
I have to call
Nope.
my lawyer.
Do you have a driver's
my
license?
lawyer.
Are you suspended?
No.
No. To which one?
I have to make a phone call, sir.
Okay. Walk back to my car. Nope. Go to tow your car as well.
Car jail.
Do you have any weapons on you? Guns, knives, hand grenades, tomahawk missiles? Anything that's going to poke me, stab me, stick me?
No.
Do you have any narcotics on you?
No.
You're going to go and get checked when we get down to the jail. If there's anything on you, it becomes a felony when we get to the jail.
I don't have anything on me.
Okay. Lean up against my car. Put your forehead on that glass. Spread your feet. More.
Going to car jail.
Is there anything in that vehicle I need to know about?
No, sir.
Okay. You gonna give me a first name or anything?
She wants to talk to her lawyer.
Have a seat.
support.
4262 St. John's. I found my driver in prior contact. She is very much suspended. I added her to the call.
Oh, they're going to find something in there. We got a skateboard.
I'm not driving, I'm traveling. I heard that. So just 36 in the 25, not the end of the world. License plate cover, not the end of the world. Actually, I was going 35. Okay, so you admit you're going, okay, I need driver's license, registration for insurance. I need your driver's license, registration for insurance. I'm not going to ask again. Give me your driver's license. I'm not driving, I'm traveling. Walk around the car, get out.
Lovely. Was she coming here to work or something?
Well, I lit her up there, and then she slammed on the brakes, turned in here real hard. And she's like, "Can I just go to work?" I'm like, no.
Oh man.
You're trying to help the economy.
So, but we pulled her over recently. Luckily, in the same vehicle. So I just looked at the vehicle. Oh, she's in the medical field. That's super comforting. Jesus. They let delusional people provide medical care.
Somebody's got to do the labor.
But I already got a tow truck on the way, so I just expected her
to
to resist getting out of the car, and then she didn't. So appreciate you. Yeah, I think she's like a home healthcare nurse. That's terrible.
Oh, that's not.
It's not the same
That's
thing.
not really a medical.
Yeah, it's not the same thing, but
Caregiver.
Somebody's got to do it, man.
Somebody got to do it.
They do important stuff.
Traveler's information.
TDLSR, second or subsequent, and refusal of ID. It's been a minute since I had somebody pull the "I'm not driving, I'm traveling."
I've never had that.
Up
You was
here,
not playing.
We got a couple like frequent sovereigns. She's got a social security card on her. She believes in that. She's not a driver's license.
Because it's suspended.
Oh, it is super suspended, dude. She's got like 9 or 10 suspensions on it, all for non-payment. So she keeps getting tickets, not paying them because she doesn't believe that the laws apply to her.
Mm-hmm.
He says super suspended.
I think there should be like, you know how there's HTO, should be one that's STO, sovereign, traffic offender. So every time they get stopped, it's a felony. Eventually they'll learn, hey, driver's licenses are required. Driving is a privilege, not a right.
All right.
No drugs. Yay. She got like 4 different purses in this purse. Yeah, there's nothing in here, so I don't care about that.
Well, I'll wait on your tow truck.
How you clocked me at 36?
On radar. Stalker dual, front antenna.
But I don't understand that. I was already.
I didn't ask you to understand it. I told you. Okay. That's fine. Your citation will say what the speed was, along with driving with no license and your charges for resisting. The speed limit that you don't believe in because you don't think you need a license.
All right. Okay. So we're cooking now. Let's see what we got here. Now we're making some progress. Now we're getting some progress, y'all. All right. So at the current moment, I was on my way to work. She didn't speed away. I also got, but I wasn't driving. He did say sovereign citizen. I think I should get that. What do y'all think? Should we get that? Do y'all need who needs sovereign citizen? You see the wrenches and JPS. We see the shields. What are you talking about? The cops dude isn't doing it for me. Really? He's just tired of it. He just wasn't having it, but I got you. You have the right to travel by foot. Absolutely. Okay, so y'all feeling it? Okay, cool. I think I got a window break for you, Fozzie. Don't worry about it. I got a window break for you. Okay, I'm going to take, because he did say sovereign citizen. He called it a sovereign citizen. I'm going to go ahead and take that one. All right, let's get this going. So we have a alleged Good Samaritan that got tased. I don't know what happened here. So shout out to this one. This is going to be crazy. I have no idea what happened. So green hearts in the chat when y'all can hear.
Good Samaritan is about to get himself pepper sprayed.
I didn't make any threats.
Police respond to a disturbance and find a man laid out in the street making serious accusations about how he ended up there.
Just a moment. Give me some privacy to talk to him.
Roland said this gentleman body checked him. Could you please get his information for me, his demographics? Sir, if you want to step over there and talk with the officer real quick. Ma'am, step on over here with me. We'll get your information.
So what happened though? Did anybody take a knife out? Did you have a knife?
I didn't body check him to take out a knife or nothing. So I don't know what his issue is. He's always like that with me, you know what I'm saying?
He told me my husband was in the middle of about to get hit by a car and hurt.
Who told you that?
He did.
Okay, so he met you down at the park and said, hey, your husband was about ready to get hit by a car.
Mm-hmm.
So he pushed him out of the way to keep him from getting hit by a car?
He pushed him in.
Okay, did you see this?
Oh, he pushed him into
the car? Okay.
I got kicked out of the shelter because they're going up there saying that I threatened somebody and this and that, blah, 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 trespass. So I'm over here sleeping in the park. He's out here in the middle of the street screaming for an ambulance. I stepped to him and he says I body checked him and assaulted him and all this other shit. Right?
Okay. So he's like making a fuss.
Yeah.
I was walking by myself. Next thing I know, I'm body checked. I'm on the ground.
When you say body check, I have to put it
Like
right
from
in.
behind, like just like
Somebody-
ambush.
Okay, somebody.
Like body, like tackle. And I'm on the ground. I'm on my back. I look up and he's above me with a butcher knife, black handle.
A butcher knife?
It's a chef's knife, about 12 inches long, stainless steel. He walked back that way, never crossed the road to the left. It's somewhere on the right, and he left the park just after I did.
You didn't touch him at all? You just tried to, what happened?
I reached out here.
Okay.
Let me help you out. Let me get up out the street. Get up out the street. Oh, you body checked me. I'm going to the hospital. I got a broken hand.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, he's saying that he was like laying out in the street. You guys weren't arguing? Who's she?
I went to the park to get her. I said, your husband's in the middle of the street. He's
That's
probably
her
got a
husband?
broken hip. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I was walking this way. I was walking on the sidewalk, getting ready to cross.
Okay.
And then next thing I know, I'm bam, and then I'm on my back. My shoulder, my hip is hurting like a motherfucker, and he's got a butcher knife. I can tell you exactly what it looks like. And it's
What
kinda
did he
funny.
say?
It's
He didn't
crazy.
say anything.
He didn't say anything. He's just holding it and okay.
This is a strange situation.
always is.
Have you guys had involvements with each other in the past where you guys have been like verbally
vacations and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's like a carried on type of grudge or whatever.
Is he just not like you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a known schizophrenic, and I guarantee you that knife is on the right side between here and the park.
Okay. And we found the knife.
Oh, there we go.
Turn on the back, please.
They done found the knife.
Why y'all putting handcuffs on me?
Because you did have a knife.
I do not have a knife. There is no knife on me at all. So.
Can you search him, please? We're gonna put him in your hold just a minute.
Yeah, I don't have any knife on me. So just because he says I have a knife and putting cuffs on me?
Sir, we have to do this for our safety.
I mean, I
you know what
understand that.
Like,
You already checked me.
I pat you down there.
Yeah,
This is like more of a thorough search.
So what is this, detained right here? Or?
You wouldn't get arrested for probable cause.
What's the probable cause?
Yeah, that's investigating officer.
Come this way. Come this
No,
way.
I'm not. Hell no. No, you're going
Why
to
are you-
explain to me what is going on, first of all. We're not.
Can you turn the
yeah,
backseat
no.
camera on, please?
Hey, you're not gonna play a game.
Come on. now.
What do you mean you ain't going to play games with me,
I'm
man?
not playing games.
You ain't going to play games with me either.
Sit in the car. Sit in the car. You hear me? Sit
Yeah, I'm dead ass serious, man. Y'all arrested me for no reason.
Stop.
I didn't do
Get in the
I'm
car.
trying to help that man out, man.
All right.
Get in the car.
Get in the car.
I got me up, man. I didn't do shit to that man.
Listen, I don't be a witness to nothing. I was sitting in my window having coffee when I seen everything happen. And I seen
What did you see happen?
you come right here.
Yeah.
I was sitting right here on my bed.
10-4.
Ain't no problem cause.
You gonna relax?
Yeah, you're gonna put me in the car for no reason.
You're resisting, man.
I'm not
She's gonna come
resisting.
talk to you, tell you what happened. Relax. It's ridiculous.
Get me out these cuffs, man.
Don't kick my window.
I didn't kick it. I headbutted it.
Okay, one
don't
more
do
headbutt,
that.
one more kick. I'm gonna pepper spray you. Do you understand?
You're arresting me for no reason.
Can you come out of the car just as easy as you went in?
Yeah, I can. I'm
Then
trying to
calm
be
down and
cooperative
let's
with you.
figure it out before you do something you regret.
It would be okay.
I think that's a
He is
threat of a
not
felony.
Very cooperative.
I'll talk to him through the passenger side then. All right, I'm gonna read your Miranda rights and give you the opportunity to provide a statement if you want to.
I want to provide a statement and I don't want to press charges on
You
him.
have the right to remain
Because he
silent.
just lied on me and said I insulted him.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you. You can decide
Holy
at
cow.
any time to exercise these rights, answering questions, or making statements.
Wait, how did he get out of those?
I see you've taken
Wait,
yourself out of your handcuffs. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, answering questions, or making statements. I see you've taken yourself out of your handcuffs.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one.
I want to know why you're reading me my Mirandas.
Okay. You are in custody for simple battery.
For
he
simple
said you didn't
battery?
He said you didn't make any statements when you were holding the butcher knife over.
I didn't have a butcher knife.
Yep.
I did not have a butcher knife. Stop.
Hey.
Put your hands behind your back.
I will be cooperative. Y'all be cooperative.
Out of the car, you're gonna
He's cooperating with that ground.
stop. Stop resisting.
He's cooperating with
Stop
gravity.
resisting. Listen to them. Stop. Stop fighting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting, man. This is not good for you. You need to listen to them, what they're doing to you, okay? The handcuffs stay on.
He's double cuffing him.
Stop resisting him, man.
Man, I know said I had a knife. I didn't have a knife.
Stop resisting.
I'm going to find out from him whether or not you made any threats with
I
the
didn't
knife.
make any threats. I didn't have a knife.
Have a seat.
Dang.
Man, think that.
Oh!
I'd do it again too.
Oh my gosh.
Bust the window, dude. Stop. You have pepper spray? Someone pepper spray it.
Oh, that's gotta suck, man. Oh, pepper spray. Oh.
I got mostly the back of his head. Pretend to go in that side so I can get his front. Boss, what you doing over here, huh?
I didn't make any threats. I didn't make any threats to him, man. I'm allergic to this.
Well, now you're allergic to it.
I got him. Sorry.
You got me.
I was
That's
in
gotta
the
suck
car.
to do that in your car, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he wants to be in the car.
Pepper spray.
Stop hitting my window!
I'm allergic.
You're gonna get pepper sprayed again. Stop.
I'm allergic to CS, dude. Yes, I am.
Relax. Stop hitting my window. I'm gonna spray you again. Stop.
You're gonna stop telling you I'm allergic. I'm allergic to this shit, dude. Please let me out. I can't breathe.
You know, I don't know if I'm allergic to pepper spray. Do you know how I know that I don't know that I'm allergic to pepper spray? Because I don't get pepper spray. I mean, it's a very simple process. I might be allergic to handcuffs, but you know what I do? I don't get handcuffed, so I don't find out that I'm allergic to handcuffs. It's really that simple. I'm allergic to police, really, and I stay away from them. There you go, man. It's just that simple.
Open the window, please. I can't breathe for real. I can't breathe. Please wipe my face, man. I'm gonna go crazy if you don't wipe my face. Help me out.
Okay, then go crazier, then, my dude.
Ow. I didn't.
Break the window, and we can get a window break.
No, you won't. I can't breathe.
A special edition window break.
Dude, I'm spotting. Like my vision's getting spotty. I can't breathe. Please, man, I'm not gonna resist this. Man, can we go, dude?
Don't do anything crazy back there.
Dude, I'm trying to.
I understand.
I can't breathe. Like I'm literally
I understand. Stop panicking.
I'm not.
You're panicking right now. Do not.
This guy's stuck, man. Oh, it's got to be terrible.
No, I can't.
I promise you. It'll be done in 25 minutes.
25.
It'll last for a while.
So what the fuck am I going to jail for? Ag assault.
Yeah, that's what the charge she's charging you with, okay?
I thought it was simple battery. Why is it aggravated assault? I didn't have a knife.
Relax. I'm telling you what the charge is. It's not us charging you.
So he just finds a random knife and says I have it? Ma'am, I thought it was simple battery.
Yeah, but he was in fear for his life, and we have a
Oh
witness.
my God.
You want witness? There is no witness. I'm the fucking witness.
Determined, man, not us.
Can I at least wipe my face?
That does not help. I promise you. It makes it
It'll
worse.
make it way worse.
Can I at least wipe my nose?
Don't wipe anything.
It'll make it way worse.
Your body right now is trying to get rid of the pepper spray and get it out, okay?
Man, I tried to help that man out the street, man. What the fuck, dude? Hey, man, y'all gonna have to tase me, man.
Hold on.
Dude, I'm giving y'all two options. D. Connors died by cop, dude, for real. I'm dead ass serious, man. I can't breathe right now, and I'd rather not suffocate. I'd rather be shot and beat to death. Suffocate, dude. Man, I'm really gonna make y'all shoot me, man. Like,
Hey, stop.
get me to a decon, dude.
Go in there right now. Go in there. All right, let's roll.
I'm about to fall out, dude. Oh! Oh! Where the f is the decon? I thought you said it was downtown. Huh?
You're going to jail,
You
my
said
brother.
it was in downtown, man. No, y'all gonna have to pull the fuck over, dog. I told you to take me to a decon. You said it was downtown. Look at what the f***'s happening in the park out in Pasadena. All that shit, man. You don't do shit about it. And the first time I try to help this jazz coming out the street wants to say I'm fucking salty, dude. Fuck it, man. Every time I've come calling y'all out there, y'all do nothing. This is what happens when I get for helping people, dog. Yeah, man, I should have punched that motherfucker the moment he started screaming. Man, as soon as I walked up to him and reached my hand, he said, I'm calling an ambulance. I have a broken hip. And I've been ignoring him. The moment I show him a fine, kind gesture, he used it as an excuse. That's stupid.
You should have listened to your own advice. You probably should have ignored him.
I felt bad for him, dude. Like, what the f? That dude's been waiting for a chance to fucking hit me up.
Vincent was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, simple battery, and resisting without violence. Despite Vincent's long criminal history, most of his prior charges are minor misdemeanors related to homelessness. I couldn't find any further court records tied to this incident, so it's unclear whether prosecutors chose to move forward with these charges.
At Blue Line Body Cam, I always bring
Shout
never
out.
before seen police footage. And if you
All right, shout out to Body Cam Jimmy Jam. We got Body Cam Bingo tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you all are having fun. Look, we're just having a good time. This is not meant to be serious. This is meant to just have some good time, having a fun, watching some Body Cam, being thankful that we're on this side of the Body Cam watching it. That's what we want to do. All right, what do you say? He should have just don't right. Well, that's well, Patrina, if they did that, we wouldn't have Body Cam. Okay. If they just obeyed the law, we would not have any of this. Okay. And we want to have this. So we need a little bit of entertainment. We need them to do exactly what they're doing, which is misbehaving. Okay, real quick, let me look at my bingo board, by the way. If the mods can make sure we drop the bingo board just in case somebody wants to play who just hopped in. The bingo board is down in the description of this video, as well as the mods will be sharing it on the screen. Real quick, what's my bingo board looking like right now? Okay, I'm cooking over here. Okay. I need Don't Touch Me. Oh, I know I got that one coming. Semantics, and then I need a supervisor. Okay. So I'm going to find one that I know those things are in, because some of these I've seen, kind of watch to kind of know what to expect and make sure that my bingo boards are up to date. I'm pretty sure this is one of them. I think this is it. This one's got, I at least got to make sure I get a bingo, the next one. I know, man. We be playing. We need to satisfy of the shenanigan. What? Shenanigan. Right. We are spectators. Just like George Graff said that some people watch the trial for entertainment. You know what? You're right, Judge Graff. You're correct. We are watching body cam footage for entertainment. You are 1,000% correct. And that's just what it is, sir. That's all it is. We are not journalists or anything of that nature. We are watching it for entertainment value alone. Okay. This one right here. Don't touch me. No shirt. I'm almost certain this one is it. She's got a lot. This young lady right here is like the gem that's going to keep on giving. And she's like 20 years old and she's acting a fool. So let's bring this one in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get ready to have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, green hearts in the chat when you can hear.
To give you my license. There's no crime committed.
Put the car in park.
I didn't tell you to leave.
You're lucky I don't charge you with resisting without violence.
Are you serious?
Wow. Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head to Florida, courtesy of Arrested on Cam, where a spoiled brat / TikTok lawyer gets a well-deserved reality check and a pair of handcuffs from a no-nonsense Florida cop following a traffic stop for street racing with her boyfriend. Get your popcorn ready for this one.
Hey, ma'am, this is now a traffic stop. You are now free to go.
Okay, let me stop for a second. Let me tell you right now. Hold on, who is it right here? Let me tell you right now. If I get the, I don't care. I don't care who else is streaming it. We are watching the George Farmer body cam, and it will be just George Farmer body cam bingo. And we're all going to get bingo because I'm going to set it up in such a way that we'll all get some kind of bingo. Please let me get that body cam footage. I've been looking now. I've been looking because, body cam footage already goes out. So I was wondering if it had gotten out just like nobody knew who he was and kind of got out there just like in the mix. I've been searching, but apparently it didn't. But let me tell you, as soon as I get my hands on it, and we doing body cam. If it's 2:00 in the afternoon on a Tuesday, we're doing body cam footage. Okay, we are doing body cam. Bingo, the George Farmer edition. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You know how I am. Y'all know I'm petty. I cannot wait. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back over here. Stay focused. Stay focused. We got to win.
I am free to go.
Yes, no, you're not free to go.
How am
This
I
is a
not free
traffic
to go?
stop.
How am I
You're
not
being
free to go?
stopped for racing with him down Fruitville
I'm
going
not
57 miles an
racing
hour.
with him. He was racing. He was so far behind.
Right, you were racing with him. You were the
I'm
car
not.
that was right next to him, and that's why
I was
now
not
this
next
is a
to him.
traffic stop.
No.
Go ahead and give me
No.
your license, your registration, and your proof of
You
insurance.
didn't even stop me.
You're stopped
you
right
came
now.
up to me because you saw that I pulled my window down. That's
Correct.
not fair.
Lawfully, now you are detained because this is a traffic stop. I need your
There's no
license
traffic
and your
stop.
registration, proof of insurance.
There's no traffic stop.
This
There's
is a traffic
nothing-
stop
I
right
didn't do
now.
anything wrong.
If you do not provide me with your license, you will be failing
I
to
need-
identify yourself, and I'll remove you from the vehicle.
Where's your supervisor?
I can get him here.
Please do.
Okay, give me your license.
I don't need to give you my license. There's
Yes,
no
you do.
crime committed.
Yes, you were speeding.
That's super unfair of you.
You were speeding
I don't even
right
know.
along with him, and he even admitted that you are his girl and that you guys were both racing down Fruitville Road. So I need your license, or
Did
or
you-
things are going to get a lot worse for you.
There's no reason for things to get worse.
Okay, then provide me with your license.
I don't need you to give you my license.
No reason for things to get worse. Proceeds to make things 10 times worse by refusing to identify. It's scary to think we share the roads with people like this. Stay safe out there, my Floridian friends, especially in Sarasota where this stop took place.
2 call 6 to any available supervisor.
What you're doing is
Okay,
super
supervisor's
unfair,
on his
and
way.
I know you know.
If we can get a supervisor here on some please.
I'll give you overtalk for sure.
Go ahead and provide me with your
You
license.
didn't even record my speed. You didn't even check. You don't.
Yeah, actually, we did check your speed.
You didn't check.
Yeah, both cars.
You didn't.
Why do you think I said 57 miles per hour? Because he has a laser in his car, and he lasered your car specifically, as well as him. And you're right, he was going faster than you.
He was going faster.
I know.
Yes, you heard that right. She did just try to throw her boyfriend under the bus in a
Under the bus.
pathetic attempt to save herself. Message to the boyfriend, if you're listening, run as fast as you can and never look back.
Now, I'm going to give you one more chance to provide me your license, your registration, and your
realize-
proof of
Okay,
insurance.
Look, can I say something now? You literally stopped him, and there was no car going behind me. I stopped because I was worried and I saw what was happening. So there's how you
Again,
can say you need my license like I committed a crime
Because this
when I
is
literally-
this is now a traffic stop. You are
is it
not
a
free
traffic
to go. You are not free to go. I need your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance.
What are you doing?
I'm parked.
Put the car in park.
Put the car in
I'm gonna
park.
put it on park.
Put the car in park.
Turn the car off.
You don't need to intimidate me. You don't need to try to put your gun down. Out for
You were
me.
moving your car as we're
I
standing
was
here having a
parking.
conversation.
I was parking.
You didn't need
and
to
I
move.
you haven't even introduced yourself.
You didn't introduce
You
yourself.
haven't even introduced yourself, she says to the officer while escalating a traffic stop for
Allow me
refusing
to
to
introduce
identify.
myself.
Hypocrisy at its finest. Also, if you don't want the police to think you're going to drive off from a traffic stop, don't make it look exactly like you're about to do just that.
I'm just going to leave after this thing.
Like super violent. Okay, well I'm gonna.
He's violent. The man
I
is
have
violent,
the right
ladies
to
and
do that.
gentlemen.
Please.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
No.
I need your license,
I'll give it to
your
your supervisor.
registration, and
I
your
will
proof
give
of
it to your
insurance.
supervisor. I don't feel comfortable talking to you.
Huh?
I don't feel safe.
I'm gonna wait.
Translation, you're getting a little bit too close to the truth, so I'm going to play the victim card. Again, message to the boyfriend, run as far away from this toxic teen as you can. Anyway, speaking of the supervisor, here he is to put this little madam in her place.
So me and Ridge are sitting 2500 block of Fruitville. We see that truck and this white car comes speeding westbound.
Yeah.
He lasers both of them. That one at 71, this one at 57. When they caught the red light, so we go down, flip around, come back, catch up to the black truck. I wasn't sure if it was the white car or not.
Yeah.
Well, then when he pulls over the black truck, she pulled in. When we walked up to the truck, he's like, "Yeah, that's my girl. We were racing." So then I pull my car up to her and I say, "Hey, it's now a traffic stop.
Yeah.
You're not free to go." And she tried to leave, stopped. He pulled his car up, then she tried to back up, and now she won't give me her license, anything. She wants a supervisor. She said she would give it to me. She would give it to you. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt to wait. Otherwise, I'm going to rip her out of the car.
Hey, by the way, I want to say something. This is a automatic arrestable offense, street racing in Florida. So the boyfriend and the girlfriend could very well be arrested for this. Okay. I want you to pay attention to the fact that the boyfriend does not get arrested. The boyfriend does not get arrested. The girlfriend gets arrested. And I think you all already kind of know why the girlfriend gets arrested. I just think that's very interesting.
How you doing, ma'am? I'm Sergeant Carter, Sarasota Police Department. What can I do for you?
Okay, so we're going to fast forward through the part where she repeats her side of the story to the supervisor. One, because we've heard it, and two, because the audio just isn't that great.
Okay. So they're trying to talk to you about a incident where they believe that you were involved in a racing incident with this vehicle over there. Yeah. Yep. So that means you're being detained, so you're not free to leave. So then they're not going to allow you to pull off on them if you're being detained for an investigation. Well, we can contact you and have you detained without using the vehicle in our light. So if we're talking with you to stop you to investigate something, we don't need the vehicle to keep you here. Okay, well, you just said you tried to pull forward, I thought. Okay. Well, I'm telling you this right now, they're investigating whether or not you were involved in a racing incident with this vehicle. Okay, so, all right, well, what I need for you to do is I need for you to cooperate. So is your vehicle in park right now? Okay, so can you step out of the vehicle for me and provide your license to them so that we can continue with this? I'm going to ask that you step out, please.
Just think you could have stayed in your vehicle and drove away with a court date had you cooperated like your boyfriend did. Yes, she finds this out later, and of course, she's not happy about it. It's hilarious.
Before you step out, can you grab the registration and proof of insurance for me? You can keep looking for it on your phone. How about the registration? You can just reach over and grab that.
I don't think it's here.
You don't have the registration in your car?
I don't think it's in my car, but you can search it.
I'll take your license. You don't have registration, and your insurance, proof of insurance that you gave me is expired.
Can I get my phone?
Yeah.
It's probably not.
Go ahead and look there. Just stay right there, okay?
You think you have a valid insurance, you said?
I haven't.
Okay.
Can I close my door?
It's just going to stay open for right now. Okay.
It's not like I'm gonna leave.
Well, it's not saying that you're going to leave, okay? It's just for your safety and ours, okay? That's it.
Why is your door closed?
It's a completely separate, different situation.
How?
What do you mean, how? It's a separate traffic stop. I'm confused on what you mean, how? It's not your traffic stop. That's a different traffic stop.
Okay.
So it's a different situation.
How is my traffic stop different if your coworker said?
Sorry, say that again?
How is our situation different when your coworker said that we were stopped for the same reason?
Yeah, you guys are supposed to stop for speeding, but you're your own vehicle traffic stop. He's his own vehicle traffic stop.
I understand.
Right? Circumstances are different in both situations.
I understand that.
Right? He made certain decisions that, roll down his window, gave driver's license, registration, insurance.
Okay.
You know, and when
I
you asked,
provided everything, and when
correct,
I was
after.
going to,
Yep.
when I spoke to the supervisor, you guys still asked me to step out,
Correct. Yep.
which I haven't even done.
Correct.
And I don't know if it was you or him, like looking inside the car. So it's like all these things. I just don't understand. If it's a traffic stop, or supposedly you think I was speeding,
Yep.
why are you searching my car when you having me step
It's not
out?
a search. It's not searching your car. We're allowed to look inside of your vehicle from the outside. You have no expectation of privacy in your vehicle. We are not searching your vehicle. That's completely different. The search is when we are inside of your vehicle, looking around. Okay,
No.
that's a search.
Just a reminder that this is the same officer she claimed she felt uncomfortable to be around and unsafe with a few minutes ago, when she thought it was convenient, of course. Yet here she is, casually misunderstanding her rights and pretending to understand police policy in front of him.
Why do I have to have my door?
So right now you have your door open for officer safety. Okay, because your vehicle was not in park. You weren't
trying to
you weren't exhibiting your driver's license, registration, or insurance upon ask. Right, it's your right to ask for supervisor, but you still have to exhibit those things when we ask for them.
But I
You're
can wait
detained.
on that person.
You're on a traffic
I can
stop.
wait on the supervisor to provide that. It's not like
No,
I'm gonna
you-
run off while he gets here.
Well, your vehicle wasn't in park when I got here. You were in reverse still.
Yes, that's why I was trying to park it. And when I tried to park it, he literally put me on.
Well, because your vehicle was moving.
Now, who'd have thought refusing to identify, coupled with a driver passive-aggressively putting the car in park, looks an awful lot like a driver trying to flee a traffic stop. Anyway, on to the inevitable arrest.
Right?
We knew it was coming. Let's go.
I'm not. Well, we don't know that, right? You have all the intention in the world. You have to look from our point of view, right? You're inside of a vehicle. We are not. You have the right to. You can drive straight through. We can't stop you because we're outside of a vehicle. We're not Superman, right? Your vehicle is still in reverse, whether you knew it or not, and it's backing up as we're talking to you, right? So these things are now leading us to, right? And it makes us nervous, right? When we're asking for items, on a legal traffic stop, right? We're asking for these items to be exhibited.
It's Dominique. All right, go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me. All right, turn and face that way for me. Place your hands behind your back. Place your hands behind your back, right here. Perfect. Hold on just a second.
No, you're not being detained. You are being arrested. There's a big
No,
difference.
at this point now you are under arrest.
Why am I under arrest?
Because today is Friday.
Yes, Florida Statute 316191, enacted in October 2022, outlaws racing on streets and highways. Penalties for a first violation include a revoked driver's license for 1 year and a fine of between $500 and $1,000. Penalties increase for a second and third violation. Anyway, now she learns the benefits of being cooperative with the police, something her boyfriend took advantage of.
Do you want your phone and your wallet to go with you to the jail?
So if you can tell him to drive my car home.
No, we're towing your car because it was involved in the crime.
Car jail.
So do you want the phone and the wallet, or do you want us to just leave it in there and then it'll get towed to the tow company?
I would like to get my phone.
Phone? Anything else, or just your phone? And your wallet? Was that the thing that you had, like the wrist thing? Okay, I'll make sure both of those go with you to the
What
jail.
about him?
What
He's
about
not
him?
going to jail.
No, he's not.
Can you explain?
He was cooperative, and he got a court date that he will go to for
Okay,
his part
why
of it.
wasn't that option
You were not
provided to me?
cooperative.
I was cooperative. I
And
gave my
therefore-
license to your supervisor.
No, I
And
asked
I
you.
opened the door.
I asked you for.
Yeah, but I have the
license.
right to ask for someone else.
Yeah.
So how would I go to jail for that?
You don't have the right.
I was cooperative. I gave my license to your supervisor, said without a hint of irony. The lack of self-awareness is astonishing.
It's okay.
You're not
It's
going to
okay.
jail for that. You're going to jail.
Oh, it's
for street
okay.
racing. That's what you're going to jail for.
Yeah, and he's not going to jail for. I
Sure not.
should
He
have
has a
the
court
right
date.
to
He
have
has a court date
support.
for
And
you.
I should have the right to either give me a ticket if you think I was speeding, because I wasn't speeding, and I need proof of that. And then if you're gonna give me a ticket, then send me to court. But why arrest me?
It's an
Because
arrestable
today
offense.
is Friday.
It's my discretion as to whether or not I'm going to arrest someone or not.
And you
Just the
arrest
same
me
way that
because I
he
said to speak
didn't
to someone else.
and I did.
No,
I think the fact that your boyfriend left with a court date and you didn't tells you everything you need to know.
you're the authority. You decide you want to arrest me for that, go ahead and do that. But
I was letting you dictate the whole
it's just
situation,
unfair.
and you
It's just super unfair.
didn't cooperate with me.
Never been to jail before. I mean, this is just.
I ain't never been to jail either, but I'm gonna keep that going. Try and keep that streak. Lord willing.
Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes.
Having these, it should just be like a little wrist wallet that she had. She said that and the phone is the only thing she said to go with her to the jail. Sorry. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you?
Yes.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me now?
No.
Okay.
Can I speak to him before you take me
Speak to who?
to the other driver?
To the other driver?
Thanks, Greg.
So I don't have
Thank you so much.
Let you speak with him. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
So I don't have to. Why would I cooperate with your request and let you talk to him when you didn't simply give me your license?
Well said, officer. This might actually be the first time she's ever heard the word no or been held accountable for her actions.
But you
Can you
can't
explain
arrest
that
me
to me?
for waiting on giving you the license. Like for waiting
I'm not
for
arresting
someone
you for
else.
that. I'm not arresting you for that. I'm arresting you for speeding and for street racing. The arrestable offense was the street racing part. That's what I'm arresting you for.
Yeah, but what took you to do that was because I didn't give you my license.
You had the option to be cooperative and you weren't.
But I was though. I was trying to park my car properly, and then your
You
officer.
tried to leave.
I didn't try
You're
to
lucky.
leave.
You're lucky I don't charge you with resisting without violence.
Are you serious?
You put your car in drive and tried to get out when I was standing on the side of your car.
I was parking my car.
And
was
guess what?
parked right.
This camera was on the entire
I'm
time.
glad it was, but
So
You
to tell me
arrest-
that you didn't, come on. This isn't my first rodeo, that's for damn sure. So, boy, she's coming from a long ways away. Good.
can you find out if you can talk to me?
Have a seat right inside there. Careful, it's not comfortable.
So there we are, guys. Another TikTok lawyer / spoiled brat chooses the hard way. When will they learn? Right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Right. Take care all, and I will catch up with you in the next video.
Shout out to everybody. Thank you so much. Greg said happy body cam Friday. Absolutely, man. Happy Friday night lights. Okay, I got one bingo already. And my goal is to try to get blackout bingo. So I got family shows up, warning of a felony. Of course, I pressed the like button, supervisor, and I wasn't driving. All I need is badge number here. I need badge number here. You know, technically that dude was fighting the police officers, though. He was fighting the police. He was fighting them. The guy that got pepper sprayed. He was a gift, man. He was a blessing. Let me get my next one queued up because I think I got a. Oh my gosh, this is a crazy one. But you know what? I'm gonna skip this one because it's not gonna get y'all the ones I need y'all to get. It's a crazy story though. But I need no insurance. I need a sovereign citizen. That's what I need. That's what I need. We need a sovereign citizen, Jason. All right, if you're just tapping in, we're just playing body cam bingo. It is not meant to be serious. We're meant to have fun, just having a good time. Or is he Scottish? He is in New Zealand. And fun fact, he actually bought a t-shirt from my merch store. He bought a t-shirt from the merch store. Shout out to him for sure. He's in New Zealand, if I understand it correctly. I thought that was kind of dope. Y'all can buy a t-shirt too. All right. This one is such a crazy story though, but it's not going to get you any bingo words. So I'm going to save this one to like the end after everybody, at least most people have gotten bingo to some degree. Then I'll play it because it's a wild story, but it's just a wild story. All right, let's get a, we haven't gone to Louisiana in a minute. Let's go to Louisiana, y'all. I think this one's going, I haven't seen this one yet. So we're going to see it together, but I think this one will get us some words. State boys, Louisiana State Patrol and them capturing or catching people trying to move, shall we say, some interesting products down this Louisiana State Highway. So let's bring this in, ladies and gentlemen. No further ado. Green hearts in the chat when you can hear. Oh, by the way, Greg, do you need a bingo word? You did drop a super. Do you need a bingo word before we go too far? If you do, just put it in the chat and I'll keep my eye on it right now. So let me know. Okay, let's go. Green hearts in the chat when you can hear.
Boys, we check in with the Shreveport Police Department where a warning turns into a serious felony. What would SPD find?
He's involved in some murders, so that's why I got a so high profile on him. Murders. One of the feds that feds been working with, looking for him. Yeah.
What you got? Boys on the highway. No, lay down the mud. I ain't get my shit. Do the speed limit, state boys don't play. Boys on the highway.
You didn't put that on the highway. Only thing you're running out here is fast. 85 to 65. Other than that, you don't run that. You don't tip it.
State boys. Body cam footage from the Louisiana State Police and law enforcement agencies across the state of Louisiana.
We're sitting in the fire department that way. What's going on?
Had a black male and that vehicle fled from me, and I was trying to catch up to it. He wound up crashing out and wrecked into the back of a vehicle. Right now, it doesn't appear life-threatening. He's in custody.
Oh, we know this is going to be crazy.
138 dispatch for the 657 Charlie Victor uniform.
Hey, I got you got two. You got two guns in that car.
I don't know about that music. I don't know if the music gonna be copywritten. Hey.
One of them got a ejected, a partial spent round still in the chamber. It was just him. Yeah. So when you were stopping that, I thought I was going to get that first car you seen, but I seen you got that Toyota, and as soon as I turned my lights on, he took off. Yeah. I mean, I got to inform you, Miranda rights, man. You have the right to remain silent. Anything they can't use against you in the court of law, you do have the right to an attorney. You cannot afford to turn on bill point. You understand, right? Man, the fire department's on the way. They're going to check you out, man, because that's an extensive type of injury, man. You did rent.
But no, I just left the club. You just was in the club. Right?
No, I wasn't there in the club. I was working, but man, you didn't have no lights on. You know that, right? You didn't have no lights on. That's all I was trying to do. Tell you come turn your lights on, man. You took off from me for what?
No, you ain't never get behind me. Though.
I know. As soon as I turn my lights,
I just was going because this department I'm going to. I'm going right here. If you bust a right, I'm right here on the right here.
So I just didn't stop, man. My license siren was on. What you got a warrant for, man?
My brother?
Child support, because I'm fucking around and
bro, come on. Child support, I don't.
This is the thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I pay my child support out, but they got me on some shit because I just found out I was on it.
Man.
To the point like they got me on some parole shit, like sign a piece of paper.
If you on parole, man, I'm not tripping on child support, man.
No, parole or not. It's just the what's called. But listen,
come on, man.
That's all the shit. Like I'm in my partner car.
That's your partner car?
I just wrecked this man shit and did everything. Man, you just put me in a bad position.
Man, you did this to yourself. The only thing I'm coming to do is say, hey, man, turn the lights on. I was
I
leaving.
ain't never see you, nigga. I'm trying to go to right here because I got the females meeting us right here.
I know.
I swear to God, I never seen you.
My life was on. As soon as I try to catch
No,
up to
but I'm thinking it's the same like this in front of the fucking club, dog. No
Nah.
cap. I ain't gonna lie to you. One of some clubs in front of the club, one of some lights in front of the club I just left from.
yeah. It was,
And that's what
these,
I'm
this,
thinking.
this,
I never.
these are licensed sirens that are on chasing you, man. I was trying to catch up to you, man. Just to
You
come
want
to
me to keep it 100? Nigga, I ain't hear no fucking sirens until I just busted right here. I mean, busted to the watch car. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? And I'm going fast.
But you
Okay,
didn't
man.
stop.
Hold on, man.
But listen,
Huh.
man, don't charge me when I'm like,
Wow,
Brother,
this
you
ain't
didn't
tight, bro.
stop.
huh?
This ain't tight, man. Because from what I've been told too, they've been looking for you, man.
For what?
I don't know. That's what some of the other guys have been telling me.
Man, this was insane.
Hold on, all right.
He said
After
this is a
talking to the
sin.
suspect, the officer then trying to piece together what happened.
Man, I tried to stop it there. No tell, like, them motherfucker took off on me.
Those old green eyes, huh? This was the first one?
Nah, I thought you were going to get that SUV.
Yeah.
So when I thought that's what I thought you were going to speed off to. When I sped past you,
Oh, Marshall?
yeah, he had these, and then so when I hit them lights on, he took off. Leave them guns in there, man. Cause
What can I do right now?
nothing, cause you can see that gun. He didn't shot. That gun been shot. That gun been shot. We'll leave it like it is right now. Huh?
That stop line is powered. I know that for sure.
Okay. This one right here.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
ran into the back of that man's truck, man.
I've already called Aslan.
So
they're getting. I've already called Aslan.
I'm calling. He called Swepco.
Yeah.
573 dispatch.
There's no number on that pole.
Yeah. Can you notify Swepco for him to come out here to this scene? Because one of these lines is actually going to be a power line that got hit.
Okay, and 573, by any chance, do you have a poll number?
I can't really tell to get too close to the pole. It's sitting on top of, like, right on one side of a car.
Don't be getting on the pole, brother.
2 guns, one is stovepiped, which means he fired it recently.
573 dispatch.
Right down the floor.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
573.
Can you add this tag to the call Zulu 229895 into this call?
What should that come back to?
Should come back to a Ford F-150. This is the vehicle that got struck. It's a white leather Ford F-150.
All right, he got canine on his jacket. I'm gonna go ahead and take canine. I'm taking canine right now. I'm taking canine threat right now. I thought this was gonna be an open air search. Doggone it. All right, let's go.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't know. He had to be in because Zulu 229895. Yeah, we can.
I'm gonna Dodge Charger.
After finding the firearms, the officer would then talk to him again, trying to cipher out more information.
Hey man, is the fire department gonna check you out, man? Just to make sure you're okay. I mean, if you're okay, man, you just got
Gucci with my brother because he was driving. He just let me get in the car and what's coming.
okay.
BG,
I mean, this is what we're gonna mainly worry
My
about.
brother was driving.
man, what the what's wrong with my face?
What's the first name?
Man, my name King.
What's the first name? I need it.
Hey, King, K-Y-N-O-N. Hey, what's going on with the people talking about they've been looking for me? What's going on with it?
Man, I don't know, bro. I'm just as lost as you.
I don't know if he's lost with him. He look real lost.
Was somebody shooting at you
When?
tonight?
Yeah, I just left out the club from down the street.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was saying I never knew you were behind me. It was me and police.
You know you got a bullet hole in your car, in your window,
Well,
your front windshield.
ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing. That's not my car for one.
Okay.
I just got in the car for them. That's my bro and them car, and I got in it to leave because I was missing females right here. Hey, come here, man. Go get him. Let me talk to my bro.
They gotta wait, man. They gotta wait. The detective told you first,
But
man.
still, at least go get the ticket.
Yeah,
Talk to me about what?
bro. I don't know.
Man, I hit the corner too fast.
Because you shouldn't have been driving like that.
Man, listen.
Man, I can't go in the car, man. I gotta wait till the detective get out here, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what they want. What is it reference to, man? All I know, they just told me we're gonna preserve the car for evidence, man.
We're gonna give my brother a call.
Hey, Benson, it's gonna be impounded. Benson, stand right here for me.
The officers then gather together to decide what they're going to charge him with.
He finna to go to the hospital. He gotta go to the hospital.
For what? Hurt.
He said it hurt. His heart rate.
Hurt.
So,
okay. Well, he's gonna be in custody, so somebody's got to go with him.
they can get a B car. Everyone B car.
You want me to do the accident? Just need his driver's license.
Well, we got to check see if he's convicted felon and all that too. Figure out what all we're charging him with.
That's why I said so I can do the charge sheet.
Hey, look, you out of my brother right there.
Where he at?
Who called it? The one who stood up with car with the blue and white on.
Yeah, what you want me to tell him?
Tell him I say, man, let him know what's going on. Tell him make sure he let him know that's his car. He told me to drive because he got in the car with the hoe and everything in the heel. Let him know.
Okay.
Got shot 4 times right here, 3 times right here, 2 times on my side, and 1 time in my arm.
We can try and make it with the way it is.
Hey, Cal. So he knew what time it was, which is why. So I'll give my sergeant verify.
Yeah, I know Webster's trying to get someone to ride with him.
Yeah.
It's just mandatory to like our policy, just like you guys got your policy.
That's cool. I'll get sergeant with just a second.
Did you do the paperwork again?
Huh?
Did you take my paperwork to him? And he told me I'm driving the car for him. Go just go holler at him for me. And he's gonna tell you. I'm driving the car for him. Let him know I told him the truth. Like I'm driving the car for him, and this is what's called. This is legal gun. This is left and all. Okay.
Okay.
He's just drunk. He's tripping.
But you was driving though.
Man, right now, flight. And that's really it.
Is it?
As of right now, I don't know the detective, man. I don't like I said. I don't know why the detective want to talk to you, man.
All right, he's gonna ride with him. We need to make sure he's handcuffed. I'm checking him right now for warrants and fugitive or and felony status.
He's a felon.
So we need to hit him with everything. Everything. The reason you went to make contact, the aggravated flight.
I don't necessarily have flight because, like I said, when I caught up to him, it really wasn't even a long chase.
It's got nothing to do with the chase.
Okay.
Were your lights and sirens on behind the vehicle?
No, because like I said, when I was finna go stop a car that was in front of him, but then I seen him, and by the time I had turned my lights and sirens on, he was already turning on on that little side curve, and he came here. And by the time I got around the curve, he crashed. So technically, this is gonna be a flight. But then, like I said, he.
Well, then you still have
no,
you still have reckless.
Yeah, reckless.
Okay, actually, it's careless reckless because of the crash. The driver's license stuff.
Yep.
We don't know if there's any insurance on this vehicle or not. We can hit him with that.
So you've had him in an excess of the speed limit.
I don't know how this officer.
He left the roadway. Obviously crossed the center line. You might be able to articulate. Even though it was short, you might be able to articulate. But standing work.
Man, I wasn't even looking for him.
You fell in your love, dude. That's a good trip.
Because I was finna stop a car that he was looking for. I'm like, man, that car taking off, man. He took off, and man, when I let him turn my lights on.
How you say you didn't think it was him because you said you called out a Charger.
Bro, challenge. It was one of them. I know it was right though. One of them.
Shut up.
Huh?
That dude won't shut up. The dude at the end of the road.
Oh man, I just let him talk. What the detective was looking for him for? What he did?
Shootings.
Oh, shooting?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him and his whole little crew.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. He done with them. Cause like I said, when he wrecked, I heard the loud boom, and then I came around and I got out. He was like, "Man, please, you know me, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me." I'm like, "Bro, I had him at gunpoint. I'm like, man, get on the ground. He got down, and then he kept saying, I'm hurt. So he got up, and I'm trying to assess him, make sure he's right. I was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna just go ahead and detain you, man. So I just put him in cuffs.
No, you did good. Did the right thing.
The officers will find 2 firearms, a Glock 17 and a Glock 45. With prior felonies, he was arrested for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. He will take this to trial and be found guilty. He was sentenced to 78 months in federal prison.
Ooh, 78 months is crazy.
It doesn't matter who it comes back to. It doesn't matter at all who it comes back to. Have a nice day, sir. Go inside the building. I'm telling you right now, if you come back inside this crime scene again, you're going to jail.
It's fine. I was just trying to, I didn't know that.
Okay, go back inside, please. I'm not going to tell you one more time.
They'll come back to my name,
Doesn't matter who it comes back to.
and we're gonna.
Sir, I'm telling you one last time, and you're going to go to jail right now. Please go back on the other side of that gate.
Oh, sorry.
He can't get in this building because it's locked. You don't have a key, you can't get in this building.
And he's acting like he's got a key.
I ain't acting. I'm not acting. I'm not acting. You see how that broke ass.
Why everybody gotta be bro? Why everybody
On
gotta be
February
bro?
22nd.
All right, shout out to Body Cam Bingo. Let's go. All right, what do we got here? My man said, I ain't acting. I'm not acting. Okay, what we got? I'm cooking tonight. I'm cooking. I got bingo one way. I need somebody to ask for a badge number, and I'll have double bingo. And you never ask for. That's what I need. All right, I'm stacking the deck. Greg, did you need anything, brother? Thank you for the very kind super. Did you say you needed anything, brother? Greg might have left. I don't know. Greg might not be playing bingo. What's going on? How are you there? Good to see y'all. Thank you to everybody who's hopped in. Your boy is winning. I'm winning tonight. Does anybody else have bingo already or need a bingo word? Because all I need is badge. And then if I get you never ask, I'll have three-way bingo. Yes, this is very, very complex. I'm a little bit disappointed in that one. That State Boys, I was expecting that to be a winner. All right, let's see here. Sorry about that. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, I'm pulling up my playlist over here. I'm getting ready to drop you one on here. We're going to win here now. Semantics. Yeah, I got Semantics was the racer girl. Oh, I did. You're right. I got to get there real quick. Bang. Oh, now we really cooking. If I don't get don't touch, that's not my ID. What is that one, Jason? I get rid of that one. That's not my ID. What does that mean? Okay, I'm gonna go with a sovereign citizen. I need a sovereign citizen to not let me down. All right, I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be a good one. All right, I got positive feelings about this one. Okay, good people, I got positive feelings here. Because this one says Canine Duke sniffs out over 2 kilograms of the Colombian snow. So we already know we got dog, we got the wacky tobacco, pharmaceuticals, and we're probably gonna have an open air sniff. So we're gonna be doing well here tonight. Just from the description alone, we know we cooking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, green hearts in the chat when you can hear. Let's go.
Come on out with me just a minute. My dog alerted to your car. Would there be anything in your car that you know about? Any cannabis? Anybody smoke weed?
No.
Yeah, I'm just going to ask you, is there anything that you have on you that could hurt me?
No.
Are you intending to hurt me?
No.
On June 24th, 2022, a Lake County deputy spotted a vehicle traveling on an expressway in Illinois with unusually dark window tint. The deputy quickly moved in and stopped the vehicle for the traffic violation, unaware that he was about to make a major drug bust and take large amounts of dangerous drugs off the streets.
Hello, sir. My name is Deputy Asensio at the Lake County Sheriff's Office. You know the reason why I'm pulling you over? You got tinted windows up front, and you got tinted tail lights.
Tinted
Is there
tail
a
lights?
medical reason for that?
Yeah, for my eyes. Medical.
Okay. Well, you're allowed per Illinois statute to have it, but you do have to carry a medical piece of paper saying so. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Cool. What's wrong with your eyes? Okay. Let me get your driver's license insurance if you don't mind. And your driver's license?
I just need it back.
I'm sorry?
I just need that back.
Yep. I'll make sure you get it back. I'll be right back with you, okay?
Uh-oh. There he is. We hear him.
I see you got one. I missed one.
Yeah. So he's got a card, a note from a doctor saying that he's allowed to have.
Unless he's got the WT tents, is the car registered to him or who's it registered to?
It's registered to him.
Is it registered to him? I wonder why he didn't have WT plates. That's a note to go get
The
plates.
Right.
Yeah. What'd you get the old boy for? Speeding?
No, for
Tents? Okay.
Why tint your tail light? Though? That don't make any sense. All them windows are real dark.
Hey, boss. This gives you a note from the doctor to go get what we call WT plates. If you've ever had, I don't know what your.
I already sent them out to everything else.
So you requested WT plates for your car? Do you have anything where you've got it from the Secretary of State?
I don't have it on me.
Do you have your registration with you?
For the truck?
Yeah.
Sure. Here.
Hey, how you doing, sir? So it's registered in your name, Mr. Chavez?
Yeah.
Chavez? Pardon me. And this is dated March 3 of 2022. Have you not, and you haven't, when did you send it out to get your plates?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Do you have any other citations recently?
No.
What's the, I haven't read everything here. What's the reason for your WT request? And when I say WT, window.
I need a WT request. I want that.
All right, he just showed me this because he had not seen one before. I get it, and I'm kind of kosher with it, but it's still the fact of March 3rd, 2022. You agree with me? Yeah, you agree with me? Did he get your ID from you already?
No, I don't have an ID.
No Tia Licencia, no identification?
Not right now.
Okay.
He's my cousin.
He's your cousin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Manuel Garza is my name.
I'm sorry?
Manuel Garza. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. Dwight Arrowwood, Lake County Sheriff's Department. Do me a favor, write your name and date of birth for me.
It's not there, no.
Here, write it on this. I'll give you that back. You got a different piece of paper for him? Well, here, I got a notepad. Don't do that.
I get that back?
Yeah, in just a minute, because he's got to run it through the system.
Okay.
Let me, let's see if I got a notepad somewhere left. Write it on there. First name, middle name, if it's
My
hyphen.
vision is dead, but I'm.
Okay. You got an Illinois ID?
No.
No. What state your ID in?
I have my green card, but I don't have it right now because I'm coming to the
Okay. What is it, a meticular card or what do you have? Green card? Green card? Okay. All right. Manuel?
Garza, yes.
Garza, Garza. ZA? Mr. My apologies, sir.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Chavez?
Yeah.
So you don't have any prior tickets for this at all? Come on back here and let me see if he's going to write you out a regular ticket or if he's going to give you a warning. But just pop on back here for me a minute.
Thank you.
Just do me a favor, turn off the car. Oh, well, no, leave it on because he can have some AC while he's sitting here. Step on back here. Let me either write you out the ticket, or if he approves it, he may give you a warning, but one way or the other. Come on. Huh?
No problem.
All right, come on back with me. Yes, sir, no problem.
The deputies were initially considering letting the driver go with a warning because he had a doctor's certification for a window tint exemption. While that certification may have once been enough before Illinois changed its law in 2008, drivers with medical permission for tinted windows in Illinois now have to submit an official form to Illinois Secretary of State, get it approved, and get an official exemption certificate or card along with a license plate showing the exemption. That had not been done here. And as the deputies began working on the
windows are real
backup
dark.
deputy decided to run his canine around the vehicle, putting them just minutes away from uncovering something potentially very dangerous inside.
You okay, sir? I just noticed on your arm. Step on back here for me. He's going to talk to you and ask you some more questions about your window tint. I'm going to just whatever questions he's got for you, answer. He's probably going to write you out a ticket just to cover his bases, because until you get those plates back, and then once you get those plates back, he'll take care of it, okay? There we go.
Yeah.
Is it last of Garza?
Yeah.
George Adam Robert, Zebra Adam, first of Manuel Garza, Illinois and Texas. He said Texas, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't have anything but a green card?
No.
Okay. You said you were coming to visit?
Yeah.
Where are you visiting from?
I'm visiting my cousin.
Where at? Or who's your cousin? Oh, you said he was your cousin. My apologies, sir.
My English is very best, but
Poquito English?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he's your cousin?
Yeah.
Okay. Sister, brother, sister?
Brother, sister.
Yeah. Okay. What? All right. You can roll back up, stay warm, or stay cool, excuse me. Hey, man, since you're doing the ticket, just write him out the ticket. Do whatever you got to do. I'm going to run my dog around the car. Nothing in the car, sir, that you know about? Okay. Yeah, just write him out his ticket, and I'm going to run my dog around it, and we'll go from there.
Nothing could go wrong here. Nothing. We got open air sniff, y'all. Open air sniff, canine. That still ain't got no window break. Uh-oh. It's a furry in the building. Here it comes.
Good Billy. 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 Hey, do me a favor. Come on out with me just a minute.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, you don't have any pocket knives on you,
No.
do you? No pocket knives? My dog, sir, my dog alerted to your car. Would there be anything in your car that you know about? Any cannabis? Anybody smoke weed?
No.
You don't smoke weed? Let me ask you something. Do you have any pocket knives on you?
No.
You don't mind if he pats you down real quick, does he? Stand right there. That's good. Right there. Stop. Alto. No, you don't have to do that. Come here, Senor. Manuel. Stop. Just put your hands down. It's okay. We just do this for our safety. I'm just going to ask you, is there anything that you have on you that could hurt me?
No.
Are you intending to hurt me?
No.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
Yeah.
Just wait. One momento.
And do you want to hurt me, man?
He wants to sit back there.
Okay. Do you have any objection to him patting you down while we're standing outside the car? You don't have any knives on you?
No.
Do you mind if he pats you down?
Check out.
¿Sí lo puedo buscar para asegurarme? Voltéese para allá.
¿Dinero ahí? No. What's the order?
That dog sound like he wants,
¿Qué
something
tiene
to
aquí?
do.
Ok, antes de que usted no lo levante, ¿lo puedo sacar yo?
Always say they ain't got nothing. What's happening, good people? Good to see y'all.
Gracias, amigo. Easy.
Voy a checar el resto de sus pantalones. Y tengo que... Ok. ¿Algo en su cachucha? No. ¿Puedo verla? Gracias. Si gusta sentarse aquí, por favor.
Sí.
Does he have anything in the car? ¿Tiene algo en el vehículo, Don?
No.
¿No tiene nada en el vehículo? Vi que tenía su pase de autobús.
Sí, aquí le pego.
¿Trae maleta?
Sí, ahí está la maleta. Ahí está todo.
Wait, hold on, Dwight. He's saying that he's got a luggage in there.
Mi mochila.
¿Qué color tiene?
Es color gris.
He's got a gray bag in there.
Where at?
¿Dónde está su mochila?
Ahí está adelante.
In the front, he said.
In the front? The one my dog's digging on right now? The one my dog's digging on right now?
Oh, no, not that bag.
Go ahead for a one. See, he said that's his.
That's his bag?
Yep.
Senor, as you just saw, my dog dug and scratched at your bag.
¿Sí vio que el perro rasguñó su mochila? Okay.
See? Sí. Would there be any reason that my dog would dig and scratch on your car?
¿Alguna razón por qué el perro está ahí?
Ábrela.
He's saying to open it.
To open it?
Oh.
¿Tiene permiso? ¿Puede abrirla? Ábrela.
Okay, he says you have his permission. Él tiene el permiso para abrirla.
Sí, si lo quiere hacerlo, ¿verdad?
Down.
He's saying you have permission to open it if you want.
Thank you, sir. Do you have gloves on?
Let me get him.
Okay. Stay. Stay. Is this your ID?
Yeah.
They didn't have any. Oh, man. That's some tacos. Bruh, what is this? What's going on, Colleen? How are you? Oh, search your bag. No.
Párese. Ponga sus manos detrás de usted. ¿Necesita alguna medicina que esté ahí?
No, pues.
Are those drugs yours?
No, pues
Do you want me to put him in my car and you put him in your car?
Hank, stand him here. Handcuff that other guy before you get him out. Handcuff him. He's a pretty big boy, and I handcuff him in the front. Leave him standing right there, and then walk him back to the front of my car.
Okay. Se va a agachar y se va a poner aquí.
me agacho como.
No, nomás cárguese aquí. De ahí no se mueva. Lo voy a buscar otra vez. Antes de que lo busque otra vez. ¿Tiene algo más?
No, nomás el ticket del.
Volteese por el carro. Le voy a quitar el ticket. Ok. Espérese tantito, tengo que asegurarme que no hay nada aquí adentro.
Es porque no veo.
The driver, whose only offense appeared to be not having a state-issued permit and license plate for tinted windows, was let go. The 2 kilograms of cocaine found in the vehicle belonged to the passenger, 47-year-old Jorge Villarreal Flores, who was taken to jail and charged with manufacturing and delivery of cocaine and possession of cocaine. He's presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of competent jurisdiction.
He gave
On
himself
this
up
episode
though.
of State Boys, we check
He
in with the
fessed
street
up.
by police.
Oh, there we go. He fessed up. He's the one that said, "Look, man, you can check my bag. Here, let me show you real quick. Grace and peace, everybody. We're just having fun doing body cam bingo tonight. Real quick, what do we got tonight? What do we got tonight, Jason? We are where's my screen? There it is, right there. All right. So I got bingo at least one way. I'm looking for you never asked for it. That's what I need, man. I need that one right there. And I need your badge number. Hold on. I am going to stack the deck. I know I got a video that has that in it. I know it. What's your badge number? I know that. That's such a low-hanging fruit. I know I got it. Hopefully y'all are having a good time. Who else? If you are playing bingo, let me know what other words you need. I'll try my best to find one. Yeah, or was he giving himself up? Was he giving himself up? Because he's an older guy, maybe you think? I don't know. Oh, what's up, Tommy? What's up, man? I'm way too late to the stream. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Grace and peace to you, though, man. Thanks for coming through anyway. We just having fun, man. We just having a good time. Real quick, let me get mine. All right, we already saw this one. There we got the Good Samaritan guys already going to jail. We got her. Oh, crackers, man. Okay, let me show you this. This one is wild. It's not a good one for bingo, but it was just a wild story. This woman was so inebriated that she ran over somebody's car. Like, how do you get that plastered? She was so inebriated that she ran over somebody's car. Crazy work. Let me bring it in. Let's go.
She was incredibly intoxicated, not okay to drive. I had her door open, trying to see if I could get her an Uber. She refused, and then she put it in drive. I backed away, and then she plowed straight up the car.
I heard crunching sounds. I was like, I know damn well that she didn't just run over his car.
What happened?
So last night when I left, I have a pretty big Jeep.
On Easter Sunday, 2023,
Another
Officer
Easter.
Stone of the Dunwoody Police Department arrested a female driver for hit and run.
Look at his car, man.
All right, so what happened? Girl was in a Jeep right here. This spot? Yes, sir. Okay. She was incredibly intoxicated, not okay to drive. I had her door open, trying to see if I could get her an Uber. She refused, and then she put it in drive. I backed away, and then she plowed straight up the car.
She came like this way?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
She actually came this way. Her tire tracks is here, and she kind of went over. I was in my truck right next to her.
So what part of the Jeep hit the vehicle?
To me, what I think it was like her passenger side, and then her back passenger tire rolled over the rest of it as she went over this.
Okay. All right. Did y'all get a tag?
Did not get a tag. We have an address and we have a phone number.
We got her name from her credit card slip.
Okay.
Shut up.
Yeah. And she told us she wasn't driving. On top of that. Yeah. Told us multiple times she wasn't driving.
I actually approached her car asking, look, we need to get your numbers. I got you.
And then she just...
It was the back right. What kind of Jeep was it? Like a regular? Okay.
Black. She left going through the Walmart parking lot that way.
Do you see which way she went?
Honestly, I was looking at this.
She went out that way. You know what I mean?
All right. Do you have your license on you?
Yes.
Look what she did to his car, man.
My guy just moved to Georgia here, man.
Yeah.
Months ago. Yeah, I'm gonna get
You're
every.
good. I just gotta take the slip inside. So
Oh,
you can do
I
it.
got you.
You're good. The very bottom.
That's just the name that was on the credit card, though,
Yeah,
right?
that's the card that she paid with. That's the name on it.
The vehicle that left the scene was a four-door black Jeep Wrangler. It should have back passenger side damage. The driver is possibly extremely intoxicated. If you could let Springs and Doorville know to just be on the lookout.
Shout out to Doorville.
Did one of y'all say something about you knowing an address?
Sir,
How do you have the address?
I have a skip tracing company, so we gave her phone number.
Oh, okay. What's her phone number? And she gave you that phone number?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I've been wondering that for
She
years,
also
Tommy. I have no
dropped a
idea. That's a good question.
Where
I'm glad you
her
caught it.
apartment is. I don't have the exact address. Chris provided the exact address, but
Yes,
I have a pin that she showed me on maps where she lives.
Okay. She hit your car and then gave you all that information?
No. I met her here at the bar tonight.
Oh, okay.
I met her here at the bar, and when I saw that she was in her car, I
got you.
told her to roll her window down. She wouldn't, so I opened her door. I said, look, we got to either get you an Uber or something, but you need to turn your car off. She put it in drive. I stepped away, closed the door, and turned that direction. Then I heard the noise of her hitting my car.
What's the address you have? All right. Hold on 1 second. If you saw her, would you be able to identify her? Okay.
That's my own. She's pretty visual. That's the descriptions and her eyes and hairs and legs. So, how tall would you say she is? She's petite. And how tall?
I mean, after just see if show them the picture. See if. Yeah. Is this her?
Here and there.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you. All right. That's your case number. That's my badge number. That's my name. Yes, sir. Here's your
information for me, officer.
No, I think I got everything I need. I've got the tag of the Jeep and everything, the address. I'm going to go over there. If I don't find the Jeep, she'll probably get a warrant, most likely, for hit and run. But either way, we'll go from there.
All right.
Do I need to call you a tow truck or anything, or are you going to handle it through your insurance? Or
I'd probably handle it through insurance. Do you think it? I don't know if you can give advice, but do you think it'd be advisable to leave it here for the night, or?
It's private property. If they decide not to tow it or anything, you should be good. But I can't guarantee you what the property is going to do. But you can talk to them and see if you can leave it there.
They'll probably leave it.
I have no problem with it being here.
Okay.
It's just I can't tell you if they're going to tow it or not.
Sure.
Besides, you call a tow truck now, it should have probably been 2 hours before they get there.
Well, I can get a tow truck here pretty quick, but the ones I get are a lot more expensive than.
Sure.
The
Yeah.
insurance is sending one out.
Yeah,
only
so-
go through insurance.
All right. Try to have a good rest of your morning. Yeah. Happy Easter.
This analysis examines the legal standards and investigative technique applied throughout the encounter. Georgia Code Section 46-270 establishes 4 elements for hit and run. The driver must be operating a motor vehicle, an accident must occur, property damage must result, and the driver must fail to stop an exchange, identifying information with the other party. Critically, the statute does not require proof that the driver knew she struck another vehicle. Awareness of the collision is not a required element. Courts apply an objective standard, whether a reasonable person under the same circumstances would have perceived a collision. A raised Jeep Wrangler driving over a grassy embankment and onto a parked car, producing audible impact noise, witnessed by 2 independent parties, satisfies that threshold as a matter of law.
All right, so your vehicle is involved in a hit and run. And I came to your location, knocked on the door several times, called your phone, no one answered. Okay.
All right,
you at
I'm gonna
the
jump
Bird last
to.
night?
I'm gonna jump to the lady coming to the.
Okay, you
police
signed a credit
station.
card slip with your name on it.
This is weird
Yes.
because this is really strange because this is the woman right here. This is her. And this guy right here, this is her husband. But those guys were like, made it sound like she was at the club or at the bar by herself. That's really strange. Okay, let's finish this up. Man, you about to go to jail.
And you're all right. I'm going to ask you some questions about last night, but I got to read you something before I ask you these questions.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure you understand all your rights. So You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand each of these rights that I've explained?
Yes.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you still wish to speak to me?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'm not really sure how this goes. I mean, I understand that, I didn't.
Well, by the law, I got to ask you if you, I got to read you that before I ask questions, so that's why I'm reading those. So you understand those rights, though, right?
Yeah.
And you still wish to speak to me? You can stop at any time.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, right?
All right. So walk me through last night. What happened?
So last night when I left, I mean, I have a pretty big Jeep, as you saw, and I didn't realize that I hit Justice. And so when I realized that and they towed my car, that's when I reached out to him and I was like, hey, listen, I can pay for the damages on your vehicle or we can go through insurance, either one. I have the message in my phone.
Was anybody trying to keep you from leaving that place or trying to urge you not to drive the vehicle?
No.
Okay. Is that all that happened last night, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have that statement from what's his name? Justice. Justice. But there's also a third party that was a witness that had nothing to do with any of y'all that I got his statement too, and he's saying that something a little bit different. So that's what I'm trying to get. You don't remember anything, or
No.
other than what you told me?
I mean, I know that he was talking with a big group of people, but I didn't know them.
Did you realize the damage you did to the vehicle?
No.
You
Okay,
ran
'cause
over
it's
his
like-
car.
Something that it's not like a little bump that you don't feel. Like the Jeep ran over the car, like crushed it. Like his whole front end of his car is completely crushed. It's probably totaled. And you're,
Because when
Look
we
at her
talked,
face.
he made it sound like it would be fixable.
I mean, it might be, but the front end of that car is crushed.
Look at her face, man. Her face is like totally, she is gone. She's gone.
It's pretty damaged. I'll show you a photo of it.
Sorry, this is my husband that's standing here.
I got you.
Why was he not at the club with you last night? That's what I want.
Like it ran over the top of that car.
Look
And
at
then
him.
the back passenger side of your car, the back right wheel is extremely scuffed up, and there's a big old scratch going down the side of the left side, the passenger side of your car. That's based off of what Justice said, and also the third party witness that had nothing to do with y'all said. So to me, it just seems kind of obvious that you would hit a car like that and drive. And you also had to drive over an embankment too, because of the way there was an embankment in front of you.
Yeah.
So when you went forward,
So you knew this,
you got over
Brenda?
that embankment and also over.
Is embankment, is that like a curb?
So
type of
you're in a
thing?
parking spot, and then there's like a curb in front of you with like a grassy hill over it. You went over that hill and then over his car.
In a Jeep, I've
Don't blame the
gone
Jeep.
over things like
Blame
that,
it on
'cause
the
tire.
alcohol.
May say, sir, too. Also, the Jeep is. I actually backed into that Jeep before too, so there was some scuff damage that was done previously,
Boy, sit down.
like 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah. I mean, the tire was wet. There was mud on it. Like it was fresh looking. The scratch is fresh. Where you said you tried to contact him, give him that information.
Yeah, I spoke to him for 15 to 20 minutes last night. I have him on my phone.
Okay, was that after I towed the car or before?
No, that was once the car was towed, because I called him and I,
Right. Yeah, because you didn't leave any information with him. He had your phone number because apparently he had your phone number from, I guess, before the accident. But
He didn't want to say, ma'am, you were giving your phone number out to single men at the bar last night. He didn't want to say that. He didn't want to say it because her husband is right there. Ma'am, this woman was up to something dirty. That's what it was. She was doing what she didn't need to be doing. Right. Husband like, wait, excuse me? Yeah, she was giving her number out to strange men at the club. But by the way, why was she at the club by herself? Can we have these questions answered in 4K? Oh, yeah, we're digging through these holes. Absolutely. Absolutely. No question about it. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go.
he was trying to keep you from leaving because he felt like you were too intoxicated.
Where's your husband
you
at, man?
didn't want to listen to that. You drove off. There's a third-party witness that saw that. You didn't leave any information You didn't leave your insurance information, your registration. They didn't have your tag. All they knew you were in a Jeep, and there's no information, which is a hit and run. So
Okay, but
Yeah.
even if I want to, obviously go through with our insurance, like mine and Justin's insurance, can't we just figure it out that way?
No,
Well,
Because
hit
when
and
I
run,
spoke to
ma'am.
him, he seemed okay with that. He just wanted to make sure that his
She was involved in an accident like a year ago in the Jeep on 400, and I suggested that if we can avoid not going through insurance, because our insurance.
and that I could just pay out of pocket.
Yeah,
No, that's not the problem.
yeah, but the
She
problem
going
is
to
she
jail.
left the scene without exchanging that information. Of course, after the vehicle was towed, and I've talked to Justice. I know you spoke to him after I towed the vehicle. He told me how the conversation went, and he just wants his car fixed. So he's got an accident report. He's got your insurance information now because I had to hunt you down by using different tools to find out where you were. Once I found it, then that's how I got your insurance information put on the accident report.
Texas mom, that's just something that the police department's put. It's not trying to blur anything on the screen. It's on most of them. If you notice, most of them have some kind of blurred. I don't know if there's something there that says something specific that they're blurring out, but I see it on a lot of body cam. So it's not like they're trying to blur out anything specific. It's just there for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, let's go.
But right now, you're going to be charged with a hit and run, failure to
Right, you're
report.
going to jail.
You got to do that.
That'd be a watermark. It's fair.
Okay.
All right.
Before formal questioning, Officer Stone administered Miranda warnings as required under Miranda versus Arizona, 1966, confirmed applicable to misdemeanor arrests in Berkemer versus McCarty, 1984. The subject continued speaking after receiving those warnings, constituting a valid implied waiver under Bergwis versus Tompkins, 2010. All resulting statements, including admissions about insurance and awareness of the collision, are constitutionally admissible. The decision not to charge driving under the influence under Georgia Code Section 46-391 warrants separate analysis. 2 witnesses independently described the subject as extremely intoxicated, slurred speech, swaying, and impaired judgment. However, no chemical test was administered at the time of driving. No field sobriety evaluation occurred contemporaneously. By the time the subject appeared at the station the following day, blood alcohol evidence had dissipated. Georgia courts have sustained DUI convictions on lay witness testimony alone. But without chemical evidence, the burden of persuasion at trial increases substantially. Officer Stone's decision not to charge reflects standard prosecutorial judgment under these evidentiary constraints, not a deficiency in the investigation. 2 additional violations are apparent from the footage. Georgia Code Section 46-253 prohibits an operator from possessing an open container of alcohol in a motor vehicle. An open container was found in the cup holder upon impoundment, a separate violation under that statute. Separately, the subject admitted carrying no insurance. At the time of the collision, a potential violation of Code Section 33-34-3, Georgia's mandatory liability insurance requirement.
So, what vehicle did y'all come in?
We took an Uber because that's our only vehicle.
Okay. What I will do is I will release the vehicle. Since y'all are both the registered owners of that vehicle, either one of y'all can get it out. It's going to be at Brown & Brown Wrecker Service. But in the meantime, I have to process you for the hit and run.
Like jail?
Yeah, you have to be fingerprinted, but it's misdemeanor charge. You can get
Jail,
bonded
it's
out.
crazy.
So I work if I get arrested, I get fired.
I mean, I understand, but sometimes certain decisions we make have certain consequences.
I completely understand that, but I just figured if me and Justin can figure this out, because I didn't realize at the moment that happened.
Right.
Ma'am, you were
and if
drunk.
we can figure it out on our own, and if I can, fix his car for him,
This is an interesting conundrum she's put herself in, because she's like making it the reason she's getting arrested is because of the accident. No, it's not the reason you're getting arrested because of the accident. It could have truly been an accident. The problem is you left the scene of the accident and there it is. That's what the problem is. Whether or not you decided to fix his car, get insurance, whatever, is not the argument. But I think it's adorable. She immediately said, she starts crying and says, hey, I'm gonna get fired from my job. Ma'am, you were so drunk that you ran over somebody's car. That's crazy work. You were so intoxicated, you ran over somebody's car. Imagine if you'd hurt somebody, killed somebody. The last thing you'd be worrying about is getting fired. Let's go. We're almost done.
There's a lot of people that believed you were intoxicated, which you're extremely lucky. I'm not trying to push for a DUI on you. But, I mean, you did hit the vehicle without reporting. The fact that you didn't know you hit screams volumes to me, because, I mean, the way that vehicle would have had to get out of that parking lot would have been pretty noticeable.
Well, I'm not trying to be like, I off-road a lot, so it's just not that big of a deal.
In parking lots, though? I mean...
No, I mean, just like if I go over a curb or something,
Yeah.
like it just doesn't affect me, and I just don't think about it, so I probably didn't think about it at that moment. It's not that I was trying to hit and run and
Off-road.
leave.
That's some crazy
and I
work.
definitely wouldn't want to do that to Justice's car and leave him hanging like that. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. All right, well, I mean...
All he had to do was, call me and tell me what had happened, and I would have taken care of it for him.
That's not
Yeah,
the
I mean,
problem,
it's going to
man.
be
You
on
stayed there
a
last night.
citation. There's going to be a court date. You're going to be able to explain all this, but it's a fingerprintable offense, so I do have to process you for it.
It's not like I can't receive a ticket for that.
Not for a hit and run, because it's a fingerprintable offense.
I've never heard that before. Fingerprints. Husband is like, why'd you let her go to why was she at a bar by herself?
Got you. The Brown and Brown place is closing at 6:30. I have to go to work tomorrow. Yeah,
You're gonna Uber. You're gonna be Ubering tomorrow, my dude.
it's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Yep.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
She'll be out. It's just on the citation, like you said. So as soon as she gets in there,
Right. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
As soon as she gets in there and processed, you guys will be able to get her out immediately. I don't know how much
I'm not saying she would have got away with it, but if I don't understand the relationships that was going on, like the man met her at the bar, but then he was at her car talking to her, telling her she was too drunk to drive and had a door open. There's a lot of stuff that don't make no sense. And the husband trying to figure it out too in 4K. I don't know. Y'all figure it out yourselves. That's what y'all get. Y'all grown.
the bond amount is.
I'll tell you the bond amount in just a minute. I have to.
After I get her in
If
jail.
you have anything on you, I'm not going to pat you down. You don't reach for it. Just tell me if there's anything.
I have a vitamin in my pocket.
All right, you can give that to him. Do you have a cell phone you need to bring with you or anything?
Took it out of my purse.
You
Do you
want
want to bring it or do you want
in
him to
case you
keep
need
it?
to call people?
I didn't know if I'm allowed to have it.
We have your cell phone, and if you want your wallet or an ID
She
or
ran
something.
over the man's car.
No, my glasses.
Hey, is she gonna have to stay the night in jail?
She should be able to bond out in a few hours, I would assume. It's a misdemeanor citation.
Okay.
So.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
You need to be sorry you was at the club last night.
I'll get you the information of how much the bond is and everything. I don't know off the top of my head, but I have a list in my vehicle.
Thank you.
My tab was only $19.
I'm gonna
The
grab this
tab
from
was
you
only
just a second.
$19.
Let me sit back here for me.
Crazy work.
The driver's side of my vehicle. Just slide in.
Yeah, check that vitamin for sure.
Do you need to carry those glasses with you? Okay. Yeah, I'll bring them with us.
You needed them last night when you was drinking that dark liquor. That's what you get.
All right. Right, we're gonna walk over here to this door over here and just stand behind that yellow line. They got to come
All
out
right,
and ask us
so-
a bunch of questions.
All right, so that was there's nothing more after that. Let me see. I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting closer and closer. I don't think I'm gonna get blackout bingo because I'm gonna do one more. I didn't tell y'all, but my daughter got a job. Second born started her job today, so I'm gonna go pick her up and at 8:30. So we're gonna get this moving, unless her sister goes to pick her up. I don't know. Her sister's a joke. Oh yeah, I'm getting there, dog. All I need is don't touch me, bodily functions, and can I have your badge? Oh, and you never ask. If I can get all of those in this next video, I got 5-way bingo. All right, let's see. We got it. I'm feeling good about this one. This one looks promising. All right, y'all. Shout out to Friday Night Lights. Thank y'all so much, everybody who's tapped in. We're just having a good time. Just doing some body cam footage. Something different. A little something different. The goal, the plan for this weekend, I did reach out to a legal expert who's way smarter than me. And he said he might be able to go over the Tyler Robinson hearing that we just heard earlier. He might be able to go over that with us on Sunday. As soon as I know for a fact, I'll make sure you all know. We'll probably do a show again tomorrow anyway, just to have a good weekend show. So that will be it. Thank you to everybody who's been liking the videos and tapping in to the various streams that we've been doing. I told you all that I challenged Wise from a righteous perspective to see if I could hit who could hit 150,000 likes before the other one. He's ahead of me by quite a bit, but we are cooking nonetheless. So thank you so much for watching the videos. Thank you so much for participating and being a part of the best live channel on the internet. It's been a lot of fun for sure. All right, let's bring this last video in. This is going to be I'm going to wrap up with this one because I got to go pick up Chief Executive Second Born. All right, ladies and gentlemen, green hearts in the chat, you can hear. Oh, wait, did that wrong. Let's go.
14th, 2023, while on patrol, officers observed a white Nissan failed to stop at a stop sign and initiated a traffic stop.
Sir, how are you?
Why are you following me like that?
Oh,
because we're trying to stop you, and you are not letting us stop
attitude.
No, that's not true. I seen you behind me. Can you get that light on my face?
It's not in your face. It's at your steering wheel.
You had it in my face.
No, I did not.
Why are y'all following me?
Ma'am, can you get your license and registration? Failure to do so will result in a resisting arrest. Please get your
Why do
license
y'all
and
have all
registration.
these cops here?
Can you
What
get
the hell
your
is going
license
on?
and registration, or you will go to jail for resisting? Get your license.
I'm not resisting.
You are. I'm
No,
telling
I'm not.
Get me your license and registration.
Oh, this sounds like it's going to be
No,
fun.
you're pulling me over for stopping at a crosswalk, you said.
On a crosswalk, yes. Do you have your license and registration?
That is crazy.
It is not crazy. It is against the law.
Like for no reason. Y'all petty. Y'all need to go find something to do.
Dang.
Don't open my door.
Don't open my
close the
door.
window.
Dang it.
I'm closing it halfway. I can do what I want to. Close my door.
Look at all these police
I didn't get my
officers, man.
flashlight.
You got your flashlight. Now close my door.
I think I don't know if it's closing.
Really? You being childish?
Uh-oh. Now we can get a
Ma'am.
window break. Can I get a window break?
Ma'am, can you just step out while we verify your
No,
information?
I do not feel safe. All y'all cops, I do not want to step out. I'm fine right here. I got the light on. I'm recording. I do not want to step out. No, sir. Just give me my ticket so I can go. I do not feel comfortable getting out. Where's your supervisor? Why you have your hand on my door?
You want to talk to our supervisor?
Yes.
Okay, then step out of the car.
No, I do not want to step out the car. I don't have to step out just to talk to the supervisor.
I'm right here.
Who? You're the supervisor? You say you're the supervisor. Sergeant, you're the supervisor, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Why is it so many cops just for this traffic stop?
That's what we do.
What are you doing?
Lighting up the interior because you rolled up your windows. It's very dark inside.
No, it's not.
I don't want any weapons to be pointed at me.
Wow. Go ahead, give me my ticket so I can go.
Are we sleeping or what? Yeah? Yeah. With her in it or out? They're out?
Come on, give me a window break. Come on.
All right, ma'am. We're going to have you to step out of the vehicle, okay?
I'm not getting out. I don't feel safe.
Well,
I'm
listen.
not getting out. I do not have to get out of the vehicle. I have done nothing wrong. You said you stopped me for a traffic stop.
That's correct.
But stopping at a crosswalk.
So the Supreme Court disagrees with you.
You can write me my ticket and I can go.
We will oblige you with that
I do not want
request.
to get out my car for my safety.
But
Y'all have way too many cops just for this one traffic stop for
Listen.
no reason.
Listen, with you escalating the situation,
How am I escalating it?
is it pointed at me? I can't see.
How is this escalating?
Make sure you're pointing the camera at me.
How is it escalating?
You're escalating the
You being so
situation.
petty.
How?
Okay? Because you're getting all worked up. You're
I'm
rolling
not
up
getting
the
worked
window.
up. I'm talking so you can hear me. I'm not rowdy. I'm not banging or nothing.
pretty
I'm
rowdy.
not doing nothing that I'm not supposed
Here's
to
the deal.
do. And I'm talking to you.
Here's the deal. Okay?
I don't want to get out. Just give my ticket. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Ma'am,
And probably some more back there.
Ma'am,
I just
listen to
can't
me.
see. I don't want to
Listen
get out
to
of
me.
the car. I don't feel safe.
we're going to have a dog sweep your car.
Go ahead. Take
Okay.
me out of the car, but you can't get in
In
my
order
car.
to do that, we're not getting in your car until the dog
This is
indicates.
crazy. I can't believe
But you
this
need
is
to
happening.
step out of the
Okay.
vehicle. If you don't do so,
I'm not.
we will probably have to
I'm
remove you
not.
from it.
I'm not getting out of the car.
Which means,
For my
is this
safety.
your car?
Yes, he got my license. He got it. He's
So
going
this
right
is your
into
car.
it. Go ahead and do what you got to do.
Do you work for a living?
Why you want to know all of that?
Because here's the problem. You have to think about cause and effect.
No, you need to think about cause and effect.
I
Because
do
I can
this-
do a lawsuit on you. You try to pull me out
Ma'am,
against my will and
ma'am,
everything like that.
do I look
have
afraid of a
nothing-
lawsuit?
I did nothing
Do
wrong.
you think I would risk my career?
Sir, just get your supervisor.
I'm
You tell
here.
your supervisor, you're the
I'm
sergeant.
here.
You're not the
Listen to me.
supervisor.
Here's what I'm trying to explain to you.
I'm not, no,
I
I'm
do not want to
getting
break a
out.
window.
Run the door
I
around.
do not want to break a window. But if you make me,
Don't hold back.
I will break the window and I will remove you from the vehicle and you'll be arrested for resisting. You understand that?
I'm not getting out.
Okay. You've made this decision. I want you to know that you will pay the consequences for this decision. You understand that?
You are doing
What
it
happened?
for-
Listen,
Why are you bringing a dog
Listen.
around my car?
because that's our job.
To do what? Like,
That's our
why?
job.
You have to have a reason
That is
why
precisely.
you're bringing a dog around a car.
Yes.
Do you smell drugs on me?
That's what the dog does.
But you
That's
just
what the
pulled
dog
me
does.
over for stopping at a crosswalk.
Correct.
And all
Where's
this
my
is
window
you're
break?
escalating this by
Listen.
getting a dog, talking about breaking my
this is
window,
our job.
and all of that.
What happens next
No, I'm not doing
is a direct result of your decisions.
I don't
Okay?
feel safe.
What happens
all
next?
Y'all cops, I roll my window up
Okay.
just to crack, and then I turn my lights on in the
All right.
car so you can see me. I'm not doing that.
What happens next
I
is
just
a direct
wanna do
result
this
of
for
your
you. Go ahead.
decision making, okay?
I'm not giving you consent to search my car inside. You can take the dog
Sweep it
around all you want
with her in
to,
it.
but you don't.
I think I'm gonna start when we do window breaks. When we do this, I'm gonna get the sound effect that says safe light repair, like that safe light. I'm gonna get that sound effect so whenever they break the window, because it's gonna be safe light. I think sovereign citizens, that the whole sovereign citizen movement is funded by insurance companies and window repair places. I think they're all in cahoots. They're pushing out this false narrative because they're going to be the ones that, and tow companies, one of those three, if not all of them, are working in cahoots because sovereign citizen, it makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever unless you work for a tow company, unless you own an insurance company, because then you can drive up them premiums, unless you own a window repair company. That's the only people that benefit from sovereign citizen ideology. Nobody else benefits from it. It definitely not the sovereign citizens. I don't know, man. Let's see. I'm a little bit disappointed. How long we got? We got a little bit of time. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's looking good, though. It's looking like there's a possibility here. All right, let's go.
I have to sit to go and search my car for no reason, no apparent reason at all. All of these cops, for what reason? What reason do y'all have all these cops?
All right, ma'am. Can you unlock your vehicle,
No,
please?
I'm not
You need
getting
to
out.
step out. We have probable cause to search your vehicle. Okay, if you
Probable
don't,
cause for what?
that's correct. The dog alerted on your vehicle.
For what? What's in here? Nothing. I don't have
know.
nothing in here.
If you don't
said
open,
got
listen to me.
probable
If you don't open the
cause.
door,
You don't have
you are
probable
subject.
cause from my car.
We are going to
Because
break your
you
window.
took the dog and you just let it jumped up on my car, but I don't have no drugs.
We are
in
going
it.
to break your windows. You understand that?
I'm not getting out.
We are going to break your windows.
I'm not getting out.
Okay, we're going to start with the passenger side.
Oh, they broke it? Here we go. Window break.
Got it.
front door traffic.
Don't resist. Don't resist.
I'm not resisting.
Don't pull away from me.
This is wow. This is hilarious, man.
Like, for what? What did you get from that?
You happy about your job? Sorry. What's your badge number?
Badge number.
What's yours?
Really?
We're asking questions, right?
Why'd you have to give us a
What kind of badge number am I supposed to have?
I don't know.
Bro, get on my face.
Do you understand your place in arrest at this point?
Me and Johnson started.
Please.
What was the purpose of that,
We'll
though?
move her out of the way so we can do a search of the car.
And do not break my phone. My
This
phone
way.
was not broken.
Well,
Okay. Can you stop turning, please?
I want to see what they do
Okay.
in my car.
Well, you have to stop turning.
what
You
you
don't
gonna
need me
do?
to turn all the way around for that.
Stop
Shut
turning
act like
away.
you bad.
Okay. Now we're hanging out here on
There she go. For what? What did you get from that?
trying to search your pockets, and you're pulling away and
You've
turning
been
away.
searching. You got my wallet out and you didn't feel nothing else.
What was the purpose of that? I ain't never seen him check your socks.
Yep. Roll on your left, your right side. Check her. And stay seated. You just spit on my partner?
If you spit on me,
It's any spit on you. It's any spit on you. It barely anything came out.
Immediately in his direction.
Now they
Did it go on him?
folks.
I can spit your way. It won't go on you with it.
Yes,
Unless I spit
it
on you on
will.
purpose.
That's why there's spit on his
Why?
pants. That's
Where?
battery.
Where?
the
Exactly.
white?
Get your camera close.
Look at the white on his
Get
pants.
your camera close.
Look at the white on
That
his
is not
pants.
spit. That's lit.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Lint is crazy.
It's just
Yeah, get
I'm
that
taking
camera
bodily
close on his
function for
pants.
that.
Get it real close.
Spitting is a bodily
I
function.
must have spit on you. Yeah, get it real close. Touch it. Yeah, you see that lit?
Saliva.
Yeah, white. You crazy, man.
Spit on my feet, yeah.
Spit on you. Real funny.
Man, you gotta understand that.
Man, taking me downtown so I can stop talking to y'all. I'm done with y'all.
I'm not talking. I'm talking.
Well, I don't want to listen.
I don't care.
Well,
You dictate
talk to
how you're
yourself.
treated.
I don't want to hear that.
You dictate.
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
kind of wild.
This is how you're treated.
Anyways,
Cause and effect.
y'all just got a problem with black people anyway. Y'all want to
Oh,
stop
my
anybody that's y'all ain't about bored. Just stop anybody just to fool with them.
We didn't spit on you.
I ain't spit on you.
There you go.
Yes, ready. Been ready.
We're gonna figure stand up. 1, 2, 3. Walk over to my head.
All right.
She was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting an officer without violence. Share your thought in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
All right. We made it, y'all. We made it. We got body cam. You know what? Race card activated. You're right. You're right. I wasn't thinking about that one. See, because I only see the ones that are on my bingo board. So I have to like get like a master list bingo board. Let me show you real quick. I did pretty well tonight. We pulled it up. We pulled off a hat trick. I wasn't thinking I was going to do well. All right. So I got bingo this way. I got family showing up. I can't breathe. Bodily function. Uncomfortable. Open air sniff. Let me see. Then I got this one. On my way to work. Speed away. Supervisor. Badge number. I got this right here. I wasn't driving. Of course, we press that like button. Make sure y'all press that like button. Warning of a felony. And of course, family shows up. And this one here, why are you? No insurance, sped away, and of course, the infamous window break. All right, so I missed 1, 2, 3. I only had 4 that I didn't have. I'm sure I could have found a better one though. That wasn't bad though. But she didn't say it. What do you think? You think, Tommy? She was definitely a don't touch me. Hey, hey, Tommy says it. I'm rocking with Tommy. I'm rolling with Tommy Nitro. I'm there with you, my brother. Bada boom, bada bing. All right, that's not my ID. You never asked. And I know she had incarceritis. You know she had some kind of malady. Hey, yo, the guy with that crashed the car, the Charger, he had quote unquote some issues at the fire and rescue had to come check. I'm taking incarcerate and rights right there. Bada boom. Look, that's how we play this game. Now I got bingo. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ways. This would be 8. This would be 9. Yep. Come on, man. 7-way. Look, that's not bad. 7-way bingo is not is not shabby at all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And by the way, if you follow me on Buy Me a Coffee, you can see the bingo boards are always there. The bingo board, the Candace bingo board. There's been a suggestion that we do a sovereign citizens in court bingo board. So I have to see. I don't really like how they be acting in court for some reason, but I will, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that one. So you can follow those under posts under my Buy Me a Coffee page. Thank y'all so much, everybody. It has been a blast. I will be doing a stream on tomorrow evening. I'll make sure I set up the stream and let you all know ahead of time so you're aware of what's going on. But we will be streaming tomorrow. Let me get my full screen there. Full screen, Jay Witt. All right. And of course, if Nick is available on Sunday, we'll be doing that on Sunday as well. And he'll come on and discuss kind of like what happened with the Tyler Robinson case. I understand it because I did ask ChatGPT to explain it. So I do understand it, but I want Nick to explain it. And then also it's good to have Nick come in because he definitely knows what he's talking about and love to support good content creators like him. So thank y'all so much. I'm glad you enjoyed bingo. And I apologize. We haven't been playing bingo in a while, but we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. Maybe we need to do a new type of bingo. Maybe sovereign citizen court bingo. Right. Okay, maybe so. We'll see. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I really do appreciate it. Happy Mother's Day to all moms right now. Ahead of time, I want to say Happy Mother's Day. Hopefully you have a restful, wonderful day celebrating you. Shout out to you, of course, on Sunday. Thank you, everybody, for liking the videos, participating in my like campaign to hit 150,000 likes before the end of the month. We're moving along. We're going to definitely get close to it. If we don't hit 150, we're going to get like 148. But let's go ahead and hit 150,000. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for liking it. Thank you so much to the moderators. You all are amazing. I appreciate y'all keeping up with all my craziness and my shenanigans. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you to everybody. Thank you so much to Greg for the fantastic, very kind super chat. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to do this again, Lord willing, on tomorrow. I do have some cool videos coming up too tomorrow morning, so check those out as well. Hey, make sure, go check out some of the videos that are on my channel. Help your boy out. Hit the like button, all that kind of stuff. I really appreciate it. Let's get ready to go. We'll see you again tomorrow. Everybody have a great night. Grace and peace. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Jay Witt Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.